Welcome to our busted ass setup. This is the Couch Potato Podcast, episode 1. We actually did something. Let's go, boys.
Yo!
This is an idea I've been just thinking about in my head for about like a month, but I was lazy to do it every week. We are now recording this at 12:42 in the morning.
The perfect time.
In my garage.
You're my, what the fuck?
And I got holy shit.
2 cheeses, let's go.
Not even another.
Did we have anything ready? No.
Nothing's ready.
30 minutes to prepare this.
Yeah, it took us about 30 minutes. We're using my dad's bar.
I bet the video's gonna cut off an hour in, honestly.
Probably.
Yo, if you don't
We're
see
probably
the
gonna go. Oh, dude, we have a busted ass setup right now. We have like
It's fucking horrendous.
a Raider sign, a weight. We have who knows whatever else, a piggy bank holding up my phone because I didn't invest in a tripod or lighting.
That's a piggy bank?
We should have an overlay going up right here because I don't know what the fuck is going on up here. But yeah, we are the Fry Guys. It's gonna be.
What up, Dominic?
What's up, Dominic?
Dominic, get out.
That's my baby brother.
Dominic, get out.
He's probably gonna be interrupting a lot with the squeaky ass door, but it's all right.
Sorry, special guest.
Oh my god.
A special guest, Dominic, and my cat Pepper. Let's go.
You fucking.
Alright.
So, as you can see from the video right here, we have fries from 3 different restaurants.
Shout out to Monique from Burger King and Noel from Taco Bell. Hooking it up with the free fries.
Yo.
Hell yeah.
Every Tuesday night.
We're sponsored by Taco Bell and Burger
these
King.
Taco
The
Bell
free
fries are hella
fries.
Hey, we used coupons at McDonald's, and then we went to Burger King, and we're like, hey, give us everything in your fryers. And they're like, all right. And then right whenever we got home, we're like, let's try Taco Bell. They have nacho fries. I roll up. I was like, we have a bag full of fries right here. Could you give us everything you have? They said, okay. So here we are. All right. I am Justin Gonzalez. I'm gonna be your host for today, but we're gonna be switching it every week. Try and be as consistent as possible. I hope so. I don't want to be doing this every week. But
This is gonna suck when it's my turn.
it probably won't be your turn. We'll see if he wants to. But my little brother Michael,
Yo.
he's gonna be joining us. He's 14. He's gonna be offering
15 soon.
Financial
15
advice.
financial advice on stocks. But he essentially is going to be offering a different point of view than us because obviously he has a different taste in games.
And he's younger than us.
He's younger than us. He has a lot more time. We all work.
For reference,
Not me.
For reference, my taste.
He plays BL3.
For reference, my taste of the game was Fortnite like 3 years ago.
Still is. So
Yeah. No.
my man just bought Rick and
was
Morty.
good, so.
Yeah.
Mine's
I
just
bought
anything in
Minecraft for
general I
like
can
$30.
have fun with.
Yeah. Honestly,
No choice. No preference.
I play a new game I buy for about 3 days and then go back to the same one.
I wish I had that money.
What is this?
I don't know. Dude, these fries are stale.
The cheese is really helping.
We
a
bought
lot.
these like 2 hours ago.
Yeah, we bought them like 2 hours ago. We didn't realize how long it was going to take to set up. I
hope-
found a bunch of shit in my room. He brought over the plushie, and here we are.
I hope we can do this faster next time, honestly. Because like I want these stale ass chips.
I hope we can do this before 1 a.m.
It's about to be one.
Yeah, it's about to be 1 in the morning.
So just to talk about like the main purpose of this channel, just so that we can get
Yeah.
everyone start off. We're going to be hopefully doing a podcast every Tuesday night and just talk about gaming related topics and just have a pretty good and chill chat. Chat a little time, and then on the offside that we're not recording on a Tuesday, live streaming games. Just having a good time and
Trying to do whatever we can.
Yeah, just probably whenever we feel like it, go live.
Yeah, I mean, we're usually all on together anyway, so I figured why not hopefully make something out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? Either we make history or we go down and die.
Yeah, we're gonna go down and die.
only get publicized and known by like 10 people.
We got like
in our
30
town.
people in our town.
We're not even gonna die like
Friends and
100
family
weeks.
just subscribe, and that's about it.
Yeah.
We
We're not
make
even
like
gonna
4
die
cents off of
100 weeks. It's
AdSense.
just gonna be like
We're gonna be our only
horrible
viewers.
Yeah.
We're
It's
gonna
gonna be like
do
4
ourselves.
viewers and it's only us.
I'm gonna wake up to 17 viewers in a
We're
month.
gonna get like 3 cents from advertisements.
From the advertisement.
3 cents.
I will just say though, I have been picking off only the nacho fries.
Yo, that shit's a good.
Oh yeah, they slap any other fries out there.
I was doing the McDonald's ones with the nacho cheese and it
McDonald's
doesn't
ones
taste
are
that
pretty
bad.
Yeah, McDonald's fries are pretty good. I feel like the whole nacho
Ones
seasoning
are
on
warm.
them. This is what they're here for the fries discussion.
Yeah, honestly.
Who cares about the gaming topics?
Right.
We'll get to those eventually.
And it's just a matter of time because the Taco Bell nacho fries don't stay here that long.
Yeah, man, they're limited.
And so we're gonna have to find another replacement for Taco Bell.
Taco Bell sponsor us and do
The
some way
Subway
on
fries?
nacho fries.
Yeah.
we just
We'll
put
go
like
put it
Subway
to money.
cookies on top.
What happened? What happened?
We just throw Subway's cookies on top.
Yeah, I mean Subway. If you want to sponsor us too, we can have subs.
We're gonna have
Fries
cookies,
with
cookies,
The sub guys.
any type of food. We
Fries,
can just throw
guys.
on top of your.
Fries guys, Five Guys.
All right, this stream is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Not really.
Not
So-
really.
No.
Please sponsor
At
us.
this point, I wish.
You've seen our setup. We need a studio.
Yeah.
I'd use the money on like Minecraft skins or some shit.
That's why my money at the movies.
Play,
Couldn't buy lighting.
Play Minecraft Prison Escape for $3.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We're spending
The
money.
microtransaction fest.
So,
All right.
get
So
into the first topic.
yeah, we do have a lot of topics here. To do a rough transition over, we're just going to talk about the weekly topics that come up, on Twitter. Anything that goes on in the industry, anything coming out pretty soon, hot topics, give our own takes on things, and then we'll go from there.
Right.
So, a while ago, Square Enix announced the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters. They cover Final Fantasy 1 through 6. They're going to be released in 2 batches. 1 through 3 release as of basically today. As we're recording this, July 28th. They released at midnight today. They're only available on Steam and mobile. Oh, I'm bloated. Episodes 4 through 6. We don't know when those are going to go live. Probably sometime this fall is what they're saying, but we don't know. They look beautiful. They have the Octopath Traveler art style from the Nintendo Switch game. I'm pretty sure it's the same studio. If it's not, then correct me in the comments or something. But they look really good. I'm looking forward to playing them. I know they're going to go for about $12 each. Mobile and Steam.
Yeah, I'm
Wait,
not
so it's
surprised
like
because Square
40
Enix
bucks?
does, even on mobile, Square
You can
Enix
get
will sell their
a
games for like
bundle?
$20.
I think you can get a bundle, yeah.
I hope there's a bundle. Like,
Because if I remember XCOM, well, I don't think that's Square Enix, right? XCOM, no. But they're selling
That's
that game
2K.
for like $20 on mobile.
Yeah, I just pre-registered for, I believe it was Trials of Mana on mobile. And whenever it came out, I saw it was like $21. And I was like, I don't know if I'm willing to put that much money into a mobile
honestly,
game.
aren't there already Final Fantasy games on mobile?
They are, but they're
Yeah.
just the old games, like 3D remastered.
I'm gonna be honest. I've never played a Final Fantasy game, and they look really boring to me.
I actually want to try Final Fantasy VII. The
original?
The original. I actually did end up finding that game at a yard sale for $10.
You know, Final Fantasy, I have only ever played the remake, and even then I never even finished that game. So I'm not a big fan of Final Fantasy. I did want to try this game. I don't know if I want to try it on mobile, though. I just don't like touch controls.
Unless you can use a controller.
If you can use a controller, that'd be a lot better. I feel like this is a missed opportunity, though. There's something that could have easily gone on the Switch or even consoles.
Switch would have been a good platform.
Switch would have been a really
It's
good
on
platform
Steam,
for
right?
it. It is on Steam.
That'll be great for the Steam Deck, which we'll be talking about later.
Yes, of course. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see how they go. They look great. They look amazing. Do you guys think it was a missed opportunity, or do you guys think Steam and mobile's fine? Would you guys prefer them on other platforms, maybe cheaper? What's going on?
Well, I mean, if you're talking about like a pixelated game, I actually see it doing really good in a portable device. Because it shouldn't take that much, hardware to be able to play it. So being able to play it on the go, especially if it's a Final Fantasy game.
Yeah.
To like get into the story, so that's I don't think it's a miss.
The game looks gorgeous. I mean, you can look at it and tell it is the current engine. I mean, obviously it has a lot of shadows. The shading's nice.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, they haven't seen it.
Nah.
But it looks great. There's nothing much else to say. Be on the lookout for the next 3, 4 through 6. Don't believe they're going to do the ones after that. Who knows?
I hope they release the ones on Switch for a bundle physically, if they're going to do it physically. If they're digitally, then yeah. But
I can see them for a limited release. But
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a digital only.
I feel like it could be a digital
Yeah.
only.
But yeah.
I'm not trying to put in that much money into that.
I know what the Switch does a lot for like games that you wouldn't typically see on the Switch is they will release a physical version and it's only a download code in there, which is a shame because then there's no point. Kind of like the whole Fortnite physical release.
Yeah,
It's really just a card in there. There's no point. You're just buying a case essentially.
Yeah, I mean, well, for the case collectors, I mean, I guess it's pretty good, right?
Yeah, I put it up on the shelf.
Sometimes they actually give a little detail in the case. Because I know most of the times it's just like covers it on there that it's just, the digital code.
Yeah, I agree. Speaking of the Switch, about a week and a half ago, we did get the Switch OLED announced, kind of a surprise release. I was up at 7 in the morning just checking Twitter, and all of a sudden Nintendo's just like, here you go. No direct or anything. They just dropped it.
I was guns in Cold War, and I took my phone, and I saw a notification for it. I was like, oh, cool. Kept playing Cold War.
Yeah,
I didn't even watch the video.
I saw a Switch that they announced, and I was like, yo, maybe they finally upgraded the Switch.
Is it still 32 gigabytes?
64?
I don't know. I think it might be 64 now.
Oh, okay. Thank God. That's
other than that, it's just if you use it in the dock, it's the same thing.
Yeah, if you're using it in the dock, you're gonna have a nicer looking dock.
Yeah.
It's rounded out and it's white.
That's really good.
It looks nice, but
I feel like Nintendo, like, right, it's the OLED, right? It's a new screen, it's supposed to be brighter,
7-inch,
much better.
it's a little bigger.
That.
Yeah,
I feel like secretly, maybe they did upgrade the Switch a bit. Right?
I feel like they'd announce it though.
Yeah,
like,
they announced it.
I mean, but like, when do they really announce stuff like that?
That'd be a pretty big announcement.
I feel like they probably did because I don't see how they'll be able to handle it.
They probably fix like little things.
Nah, because if they announced better like hardware inside of the Switch, people would be actually like buying it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's still 720p.
Yeah, I saw someone online saying that they were thankful for that because the only thing is because they don't want to have a Switch and let's say they play a competitive game and they play 30 FPS while the new Switches play 60.
That's true. They are at a disadvantage at that point.
And then, well, it does have more storage, which is a plus. Unless you already have an SD card, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it has a new snap stand on the back, which is nice. The old one was really flimsy. It was like really thin.
Yeah,
like the length of my 2 fingers, and it would just break off all the time.
You can't even like attach it back to the
You
Switch.
put it up and it just... You're risking your Switch breaking anytime you stand it up.
Any surface that's not completely solid or flat, it just falls.
Yeah. I tried using it in my kitchen once. I had to stand it up with I put a cup up. I was like, all right.
Yeah, I always do that with my phone, honestly.
Yeah.
Like if you can't put the stand back to the Switch, like snap it back on, it just sits there, and if you try to throw it into the dock, you snap the thing off.
Yeah, it was garbage. It was
I think it's just like 2 little plastic pieces. And
you just stick it in.
They also missed because they put the charger slot at the very bottom where you're gonna be laying it if you're using your Switch in a handheld mode.
Yeah, I don't know if they fixed that or moved it in the new LED, but
pretty sure it's in the same spot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still in the bottom. You try to put that down and just...
It's kind of like the Apple mouse when the charger's right under it.
Yeah, for a console that's whole thing is that it's half portable, there's a lot of design mishaps, a lot of oversights on that part.
I don't know. Honestly, I play my Switch in dock mode the whole time.
I have never taken out my Switch. I took it out once to play a game that just came out last week, and you see the dust line at the very top. It has never gone onto my dock. I used it once in portable mode, and I was like, this looks nice. And I stuck it back in. Yeah. I was like, all right, well. I mean, even sometimes on like the home menu, it looks better portable just because on the bigger screen, enhanced 720p, you see the pixels around the square.
The only reason I take it out of the dock is because I ain't plugging in a fucking HDMI to that. I'm keeping that on its own. Yeah,
straight up. It comes out this fall. Pre-orders have already come and gone. They're restocking every once in a while. But scalpers. It's going to go out instantly.
You see the resales on eBay, how people are selling it for like $800?
Yeah, the console hasn't even come out yet. And people are selling pre-orders for like $1,000.
It's going to be kind of like another PS5 thing.
Yeah, another PS5 situation.
And all that.
Yeah.
I give it a couple weeks or months after it comes out. I feel like Nintendo does a good job in like restocking stuff.
I feel like it won't be as bad as like PS5.
Nah,
I'm sure it won't.
It's the same chips that they have for the other Switch, so it's
same exact games, same exact hardware.
Yeah,
it's gonna be
just a new
slightly
screen.
Stronger.
They also sell the dock separately from the Nintendo Online Store, which is nice too. It's an easy way to get them out there for people that don't even want the new Switch; they just want the new dock. It's an available option for you. Man's over here switching up his his G Fuel.
Also, might I mention that they did not fix the drift issue in the joysticks.
I heard they silently fixed that. I heard they did a silent fix to that. Because think about it. If they were to announce, hey, there's no more Joy-Con, drift, They're currently getting sued for that.
Oh,
They're basically
yeah.
admitting they had drift and they knew it was a problem.
And then if it happens again, then
Yeah, so they're just doing it on the low. They're not going to tell anybody they fixed it. But
if they say they fix it and then it still drifts, then they can be sued for that again.
Exactly.
If they say they fixed it, that means they knew there was going to be a problem with the sticks in the first place.
Exactly.
Yeah. So basically, all what they did is where like the joysticks are, they just add like on the top and the bottom, they just added like small padding.
Yeah,
So, like,
essentially
to prevent
what
like
it is.
dust.
There's always been
Dust
third-party
buildup,
controllers that use the same exact like joysticks.
I mean, personally, I hope they fix the connectivity issues because you pick those out, and especially while I was playing like Mario Odyssey, sometimes they just wouldn't jump.
Like not even taking them out of the Switch, have them in the Switch, and it shows as if I popped it out.
Docked on the Switch, and sometimes it still doesn't connect.
It tells me that my controllers are disconnected.
I'd have to take off my because I used to have the smartwatch. I'd have to take it off.
Yeah,
because that would interfere with it.
Really?
So I couldn't use my right Joy-Con at all. Because the way I play with my Joy-Cons when back then, I play with my arms crossed. So like my right one would always be like on the left side and like kind of like that, right?
he plays claw in real life,
right? It just felt more comfortable. But the watch would interfere with it so much somehow, so I'd have to take off the watch just so that I can like move the camera around or something because it would not want to connect to it at all.
Bluetooth,
which is really weird.
Struggles. Personally, I just put my left in my right hand and my right in my left hand.
Yeah.
I just got used to it.
It all changed when I got the Pro controller, though.
Pro controllers are a blessing.
Well, like the best controller.
3-year-long battery life. Never dies. I've charged mine like 3 times and I've had it since like last October.
I've had mine for like almost a year and I've only ever charged like twice.
The drift was horrible. I got it. I had to fix it. I got some fucking the joysticks off of Amazon and had to replace them myself.
You know, I haven't even used my Joy-Cons in like probably a good 3 months. I don't even know if they're drifting or not. I just use my Pro controller, the GameCube controller.
Just having it there, they'll just move to like the straight down.
Right, yeah. It's always the right one for me too when that happens.
The left one wasn't as bad for me.
See, I've always had drift in my other controllers at the PS4, but it's never been that bad.
It's bad.
It's always been like slight, and then you kind of notice it like...
Yeah.
But I've seen videos and it's just... They leave it still and the whole thing's just...
Oh, yeah. That was the time when I was playing Animal Crossing. My character would just walk off.
He said, I'm done. I'm never going to pay back this debt.
You remember when our little brother broke the Switch Lite that you bought?
Oh, yeah. It broke off the thumbstick.
I don't know how you broke it so bad.
Speaking of Joy-Cons and the Switch, the OLED has a price point of $350.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
That's how much the original one cost when it came out, right? It's like $50.
It doesn't seem as bad
$50
until you put it into perspective that you can buy an Xbox Series S, which has an insane library of games. You can also buy games with gold for $15 a month, or not games with gold, Game Pass.
Yeah, but does it have Legend of Zelda?
Yeah, but honestly, you're not buying the Switch for the hardware. You're buying it for the software.
The software, and most people want it for portable.
Yeah, exactly. Like especially in Japan, the market's huge over there, and Nintendo is from Japan.
Yeah.
So they're not really targeting the Xbox demographic much.
Japan also prefers to buy technology or like products that was made in Japan itself.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So they're completely different audiences. You know, if somebody wants a Switch, they're going to buy a Switch. They're not going to look at the Xbox and be like, it's cheaper, and buy it.
Xbox has also tried to get into the Japan market tons of times, and they failed like every time. It just won't work out for them at all.
I hear they're making bigger strides lately, though.
Which brings the question: when is PlayStation going to release a new portable console?
PS Vita was ahead of its time.
Way ahead of its time.
Hold on, these fries are slapping right now.
Didn't they get sued for like their mobile data shit?
It's because their PSP didn't have any 3G.
No, the Vita.
Like they advertised 3G, right? And then like sometimes it wouldn't like actually connect.
Yeah, because they said you can play your games on the go, like from your console.
You're playing Uncharted on the Vita and you get a call. It just comes up. No,
the mama's calling.
You're playing Black Ops Declassified online, mid streak. Your mom's calling you. Yeah. Speaking about the Switch, we did have last week Pokemon Unite. Finally, after months of trailers and betas, has officially come out. Thoughts?
It's alright.
It looks pretty cool.
with you.
Yeah,
I heard that it was going to come out on mobile. Which
September,
which
right?
It is. I think I'm gonna hold off into mobile. I haven't seen any videos on it because I haven't seen no one really talk about that. Well, personally,
I've seen the opposite. I've seen literally nobody shuts up about it on
my
YouTube.
it could be that my Twitter is like wrong or something, but like I didn't see anything like up until the game came out. So I'm like kind of.
I saw trailers and I saw like a beta. I don't know for like a while ago. Besides that, I feel like it just kind of came out.
Yeah.
It just kind of came out, and everybody's like, "Oh, it came out!"
Like it was
So
randomly. They randomly advertised. It was like, what is this?
Yeah,
I thought it came
literally.
out, so I like went to check, but it was a month from then.
Yeah,
Heard nothing
so
until then.
for anybody that doesn't know what Pokemon Unite is, it's a free game on the Switch. It's free to play. It's a 3-lane MOBA, and essentially that mixed with basketball. So you kill mobs and enemies, and you gain points. And whenever their bases are like undefended, which is essentially like their towers, you can hold X, and you essentially slam dunk and score on them. Once you get 100 points or more, the point disappears, and you can keep rushing. Essentially, what it is a big summary.
I see in the script you said it's like basketball.
Yeah,
How
because
is
you're
it
performing.
related to basketball.
Because you're performing a slam dunk. You
Yeah.
grab your points and you slam dunk in the ring.
Is that really how you make
Yeah.
points?
Yeah, that's how you make points.
How do you
I haven't
get
seen
the
any
points?
footage of it
Huh?
at all.
How do you get the points?
By killing mobs. Essentially, it's the same thing as League of Legends, but you kill enemies and that gains you experience, and that's how you level up and evolve your Pokemon. Or you can kill randomly, like, not randomly, they have like certain spawn points, but they spawn across the map, and they're just like lower level Pokemon, kind of like Ludicolo's and I forgot what his.
Rattatas and stuff like that, right? Or,
Yeah, I forgot. They have like I'm like brain farting on the names right now, but you know, Apom, I think the monkey with the 2 tails.
Oh yeah.
Just smaller known Pokemons like that, or Rotom. He actually helps you out with your bases, though,
Yeah.
but they spawn. You can kill them on the side while you're not focusing on like the bases and points. That's how you rack up points and experience and level up.
Does the game look good though? Like for a Switch game? Like,
It looks good for a Switch game. The menus are laggy,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
but
Loading screen is horrible.
Yeah, the
I don't
loading
even-
screen. You click on it, and the card takes like 3 seconds to load. It's like
I
you
don't
can't
even,
even move the
I don't
Joy-Con.
even want to see.
Yeah, it's. I mean, you know, it's good for what it runs on. It does go off a battle pass system. So the battle passes, I
Battle
believe, they
pass.
last. How long was it? Like 90 days, right, or 60 days?
I didn't check.
Something like that. And it's the same essential thing as like any other game with the battle pass. You get outfits for your Pokemon and like exclusive animations. And there's like a Cinderace that has like a pirate outfit and it has like exclusive login information, like animations, and he does like a kick and comes in on a boat.
Yeah, there's also clothes for your character.
Yeah, there's a
Which you
lot
like
of
barely see.
focus on your character. You don't see him in match, but you
Yeah.
can like customize.
Oh,
them
but you have like a
outfits.
trainer, right?
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
a trainer.
Oh, okay.
You only see him like in the main menu.
Yeah, essentially. So there's 5 different classes right now. There's the essentially attack, which is like all range, but they dish a lot of damage and head out. They're squishy, but they do damage. There's speed, which essentially goes essentially top, middle, or bottom lane wherever they're needed, and can easily support whatever side is getting taken over. There's defense, which is like acts like the tank. There's the all-arounders, which is like Charizard, and he's just kind of good at everything if you know how to play them.
Huh. So like a
Um,
balanced character.
Yeah, it's like a balanced character. Like they do good damage, they're good at defense, they're good at speed.
Okay,
And then
okay.
there's the support characters, which don't do much damage, don't have that much health, but they support the team, heal, shield, stuff like that.
Right.
So
okay.
essentially, yeah, you have the 5 roles. Typically, you want to have one of each assigned to your class, but you know there is like no strict sort of queuing
wow.
system or
Yeah.
anything like
So
that.
everyone can go like attack, right?
Yeah, so anybody
Oh,
can
wow.
go attack. Once you choose a Pokemon, though, it locks them out for other teammates.
Imagine
Oh, okay.
it's gonna be like another Overwatch where you gotta wait like 30 minutes to play an attack roll or something.
No, yeah, there's no strict queuing system like Overwatch.
Oh, thank God.
You need 2 tanks.
No,
Yeah.
but I mean, I feel like they might imply something like that, where like if you want to play like I want to say competitively, but like if you want to play where like everyone gets a role, maybe they'll have something
I
like that.
hope-
Right?
I could see that being like an alternate mode.
If they
or
do
something.
something where it's like Overwatch's queuing system, I'd imagine it'll only be in competitive matches, and for casual, you can just play whoever you want.
Yeah, it does have a rank system.
Oh,
rank
okay,
system.
okay.
Yeah. So right now they are adding new characters. They're adding Blastoise, which is a defense character like a tank, and then they're also adding Gardevoir. There's another one coming, but the nice part about the game is it's free and all the characters are free too. You grind currency in the game. You get 1 for free at the start after the tutorial, and then you grind currency, and that's how you buy new characters.
Like,
Yeah.
like Rainbow Six Siege.
Each one costs about
It's like
6
from-
to 10,000
Yeah.
coins, but you get coins easily. I racked up about 6,000 pretty easily just in a few matches. And
Oh, okay, so
Not
it's
bad
really
at all.
pretty
you get them,
friendly.
yeah, you get them from like challenges, or you can use like the premium currency, which you can buy.
Of
Of course, yeah.
Premium currency. It's a free game.
It is a free game, and I've seen people been complaining about like, is it a pay to win? I don't believe so. There is equipment that you can equip to your Pokemon, and you can max them out using premium currency. You can get it free, but it's kind of hard.
Right.
It's
But
just the grind to get there.
it is just the grind. These equipments are anything from like boosting your critical rate or boosting your attack to 25%. So it is like a major, difference. 25% attack boost is pretty crazy.
Like crit chance though.
Yeah, the crit chance is pretty nice. I believe it goes up to like 5 or 7% maxed out, but it is a lot of money to max it out. Probably like anywhere to like $80 to $100.
Like currency, like
Actual money.
What makes it like not as much pay to win is that like when you upgrade your stuff, even when using money, it's the same set levels.
Yeah, it's the same.
It goes
set of
up by
levels.
this much, not having a chance of it boosting up to something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
And does each Pokemon have like their own unique ability, right?
They each have their own moves. Like, it's like specifically assigned to their Pokemon. So like Pikachu has like Thunderbolt and Electro Ball.
And do they have like their own passive, right? Because what I was thinking about, how to do.
Yeah, they do have their
right?
own. They do have their own passes. They're not like things like crit chance or attack boost or anything like that.
I was
but,
about
like,
to say, because imagine like the Pokemon
No,
having like a high
all
crit
like
chance and then the
yeah.
equipments.
all the equipments are set. You can set 3 to a Pokemon whenever you level them up, and the equipments can be assigned to any Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like Snorlax has like a move where he uses Yawn and puts Pokemon to sleep. He has like a thing where he uses Rest and heals because he's a tank.
Right,
He's supposed to survive. Other Pokemon,
Roadhog.
yeah, essentially Roadhog. Other Pokemon like Alola and Ninetales can freeze opponents after attacking a few turns or using one of their moves. So stuff like that, very specific. But so far, I haven't found encounters where it's like this Pokemon is insanely busted, or like, you get into a match and it's like, okay, I'm getting destroyed by this one Pokemon every single game. It seems pretty even. You just gotta have a good team set up.
I noticed the Gengar was really good when I played.
Gengar is really good. Actually, that might be one.
Yeah.
Gengar with the right setup, teleports, heals,
Teleports?
puts you to sleep. Yeah.
Yeah, I think if he hits you with something, he can teleport to you.
Yeah. So he's pretty good. He's like the one Pokemon I've noticed. Like, if you know how to play him, he's
He sounds
really good. But yeah, it is out this week on the Switch. You should check it out. Pretty fun. It's my first MOBA. I only played a few matches. Definitely not up my alley, I would say. It's not my type of game. And I'm not going to go into another one of these games, buy the Battle Pass, and never play it like I always do. Here's $10. Let me not log on. So, it's fun for what it is. Glad people are enjoying it, but it's just not my cup of tea. But we will continue with following it.
I'll try it out, yeah.
I'm gonna try it out once it comes to mobile. I'm gonna emulate it on PC and just try it out like that.
Yeah, maybe one day we'll just get together and stream it for the channel or something up on the YouTube channel or on Twitch. So we'll figure that out later. Something else that has been happening lately on the Switch is the Zelda 35th anniversary this year, which is honestly kind of seems to have gotten neglected because you don't really hear much from it at all.
Yeah.
Really?
Compared to last year's, like you had the Mario 35th. So with the Mario 35th anniversary, the Mario 3D collection was the remaster of 3 games brought back. All the merch, the Mario 35 Battle Royale, all the classic Mario games onto the NES and SNES collection, the clothing lines, Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, and the Mario Game & Watch.
Let's not talk about how they took down a Mario Battle Royale game, then released their own Mario Battle Royale game like a year later.
Yeah, they DMCA'd their fan-made Mario Battle Royale.
I played the hell out of the fan-made one.
At least it was free.
It was free.
Yeah. But, that's always been Nintendo's thing. They're very protective over their properties, which is, it's whatever.
Even after the dude completely changed every single property in the game to not resemble any Nintendo properties, it still got DMCA'd and taken down.
It is what it is. But, compare that to Zelda's. We knew Donkey Kong's 40th was coming up. We haven't heard a single thing from Donkey Kong at all.
I'm really hoping for a
Jungle Beat remaster.
Oh my goodness,
Hit the
dude.
bongos.
Bring back the bongos.
Or any form of boxing with Donkey Kong.
Yeah, anything
With
really.
Joy-Cons, I feel like that'd actually be really good.
Compare that. We all knew the Zelda anniversary was coming up, and for Metroid, we did get Dread, which is nice, right? It's a new
Dread is
Metroid
pretty
game.
cool.
We haven't gotten anything in a really long time.
I feel like that got more hype than the actual Legend of Zelda.
Because
Legend
you
of
haven't
Zelda
heard about
got-
Metroid for years, and then Zelda is like your favorite series. Remaster of the game nobody really likes.
Metroid Dread.
Yeah, here's Metroid Dread.
Well,
Yeah.
Legend of Zelda got what they got the Game & Watch,
Right.
which I actually kind of want to pre-order that one.
That one's pretty cool. I agree.
Because it looks pretty. It looks dope. Not gonna lie. And then we got
Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword.
HD and and that's about it. And then they told us Breath of the Wild 2 comes out next year.
They've already been working on that though.
Yeah, we knew it was coming, right?
Yeah,
Everybody
like,
it was confirmed.
That's not like for the 35th anniversary.
Yeah, so really all we got for the 35th anniversary was Skyward Sword HD, a $60 Wii port remastered, which
For
nobody
$60.
even really liked, for $60, and a Game & Watch.
Isn't the new second Breath of the Wild game like a third one? Wasn't there like a pre-sequel?
No, yeah, there was a pre-sequel,
Yeah.
which is Age of Calamity, and I feel like it's a what if story.
It is.
It's a major. It's actually a major what if
Spoiler
story.
alert.
Yeah, but it gives you an idea of what happened before. You know, it at least gives you some context of what happened before. But I feel like they didn't make it a what if just because of the second game, so it wouldn't like ruin the timeline or anything like that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I never even knew it existed. I didn't know it existed until I saw you playing it. I thought it was the second
Oh,
one.
dude, it's probably one of my favorite Switch games.
14-year-olds, am I right?
All
But yeah,
full of
I mean-
Minecrafts and Fortnites.
Fortnite, LeBron James,
Among
LeBron
Us.
James,
King
Ninja
James.
Sus. No.
Yo.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that's it. You know, Zelda's one of their biggest properties. Always has been. And all we really got was a port. Which, let me just say, locking the fast travel behind the amiibo is scummy.
That's stupid.
You
So
need...
on Skyward.
Yeah, Skyward Sword, you need the amiibo of the girl and the bird together. But it sold out like instantly just to be able to fast travel. Or else you can't.
Was
$60 game.
Was
and then
the
you still need
fast
the
travel
amiibo.
free in the original?
There was no fast travel.
Oh.
So there was no fast travel, and they added it, but they put it behind the
It was
paywall.
like, here's some new features.
And then they also released the Zelda Joy-Cons for Skyward Sword, but they're $70. They're like $90,
Drift.
and they sold out like instantly.
$90?
So you could-
That's
Yeah, they were
just on
$90.
Nintendo, man. They sell out a lot.
Yeah, they always do.
That's $45 a controller.
Yeah, I mean, they couldn't even brought back the Wii U games, the ports like Wind Waker HD and Twilight
They
Princess
could have made a
HD.
collection
The thing-
like they did.
That would have been
Mario.
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
a
thing
collection.
Yeah,
They wouldn't even have
a
to
lot of
upscale
potential.
it or anything.
They do.
They really do have a lot of potential to
They're holding
like,
out on so
steal
much.
the show, and I feel like they do it, you know, like at one thing at a time, you know, because
Yeah.
like Breath of the Wild 2 gets announced, it steals a show, and then we wait a couple months later, and then PlayStation or something else can release a game, but then they drop this Nintendo, and then that gets all the attention. So it's like they easily can steal the spotlight. I feel like.
Well, my initial thought process was, all right, you have Skyward Sword coming out. They know it's not one of their most popular games, right? It's like received. I mean, it's still a Zelda game. It's still pretty good, but
So
it
nice.
was received pretty poorly, right?
Mm.
And so you have this game coming out. It's a remaster. They're trying to sell it to you for $60, and they announce, here's Twilight Princess HD and Wind Waker HD. Nobody's gonna buy Skyward Sword. So I thought they were gonna release that and then be like, all right, here's this game now. They haven't said anything. I honestly don't think they're gonna do it. I really don't.
Classic Nintendo.
Yeah, that's Nintendo for you.
Hmm.
Very customer friendly.
Very.
They love their fans.
Oh yeah.
Free melee.
They always listen.
Free melee.
Melee.
Yeah, I don't know. It's certainly a letdown. I haven't played many Zelda games. I've only played Breath of the Wild and then Link Between Worlds.
No, I haven't played any.
Yeah, so I was kind of hoping they'd come out with a bang and just bring back a bunch of the old games so we can experience them without Nintendo Switch Online.
Garbage.
But, I mean, we haven't heard anything, so hopefully we do. I mean, what do you guys think? Possibility of a Nintendo Direct coming up soon? Or
Maybe for
December?
Yeah, probably would be.
Honestly, the most I've played of
November, December.
a Legend of Zelda game was Four Swords on the DS.
Yeah.
That one was pretty
Yeah,
fun.
that one was
you
pretty
said that.
good.
You said that Donkey Kong's anniversary is coming up, right?
40th?
I believe it was
40th,
this
something
year.
like that?
Let me
This
check.
year?
Yeah. We haven't heard anything from Donkey Kong.
No.
They brought back a Wii U game.
40th anniversary.
Yep, they brought back a Wii U
40.
game. That was it. Yeah, second half of 2021. We are in the second half of 2021.
We are indeed in the second half.
We are indeed in the second half of. It is also the 35th anniversary of Kid Icarus, and we have not had a game since like 2011.
It's Kid Icarus.
3DS game.
Yeah, that 3DS game.
Yeah, the 3DS game, which I heard was really good. It's just the control scheme took a lot to get used to.
I mean, yeah, but to be honest, it's Kid Icarus.
Kid Icarus is pretty
I feel
big.
like I feel
Smash
like
Bros.
Kid,
Just putting him in Smash Bros. Like
Yeah.
Kid Icarus is kind of like one of those underrated games
Sleeper
that like
hits.
only like the dedicated fans will know.
I agree.
Kind of like Pikmin.
Yeah.
Right? Pikmin's not that popular, but it
But
has
its
a
fan
good
base is
set
super
of
loyal.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
feel like that's how poly it is. Kind of like a like Mother too, because like
Earthbound is huge.
or Earthbound.
Earthbound.
Yeah. I mean, the thing with Kid Icarus is, especially if they promote it, you have Sakurai's name behind it. He made Kirby. He directs Smash Bros. They're just put out, and you know how popular the Switch is, right? They put out a trailer. They're like, here you go. Look, it's Kid Icarus. And then you see Pit. You're like, oh, I know him. And it's like, by the way, Sakurai is making it. It's his series. That's how you get sales.
Oh,
It is
yeah.
a series.
It'll sell. Like, it's Sakurai. My man can literally sign his name on a piece of paper and sell it for like 40 grand.
Yeah.
He could sell just like a bunch of dirt to me and I'd buy it, honestly.
Yeah.
Just knowing from the fact that he sold it to me personally.
Yeah, he can come up to me and be like, buy this copy of Ultimate. And I'll be like, all right. I'd buy it again for $60 just right
Yeah.
there because he handed me.
Haven't you already bought it like 3 times though?
Yeah. I was like, I don't want my Switch Lite anymore. I sold it with it and I was like, damn, Smash sounds kind of fun.
You sold the
And then
Switch
one of
Lite.
them broke. I lost it. I don't know where it went. Yeah, I don't know where the other copy went, bro. I'm pretty good at taking care of my games. That one just disappeared.
You probably bought Smash Ultimate more times than GTA 5.
Yeah, it's probably what happened. Zaros probably ate it, bro. My cat probably ate it. I don't know.
GTA 5. I think I've only bought the game. Bought the game once.
I bought the game 3
I know,
times.
people who bought it more. Like,
Yeah,
every
I bought it
console.
a few times. I bought it on
Yeah.
every console I play.
Like they own a PS3, buys the game. They own an Xbox, buys the game. Oh, now they own a PS4, buys the game.
Yeah.
So you
See,
no,
I always
it's
think I'm
fine.
over GTA 5, and then I think back on the story mode, and I'm like, you know, it sounds kind of fun right now. And like right now, I'm in that mood right now too. But I'm like, the PS5 version's coming out.
Yeah.
November.
Just
But
wait
you know,
till
when
then.
that game comes out, I'm gonna be like, you know what sounds fun right now?
Nothing.
GTA 5.
Yo, which
Ratchet and Clank.
Which what they're doing right now is, well, right now up until November when it comes out, you can get $1 million every month.
Yeah,
If you have
million
PlayStation Plus.
GTA Online
I don't
credits.
know how
right?
much. I don't know if that's a lot of in-game currency for being online.
That is a lot of in-game currency.
It's a lot,
It's
but at
decent.
the same time, you gotta, you know, there's bikes.
It's almost a supercar.
Yeah, you just gotta grind up the other 200 grand.
Yeah.
Because I know Mikey plays the game a lot, right? You used to,
GTA
right?
5?
Yeah.
Used to.
You used
I
to.
used to
a
play
year
a
ago.
lot.
Yeah, he used to play a lot.
And And then my shit got cleared.
You know the
Wonder
flying
why.
bikes? The Mark II. I forgot what the name of it
Oh,
is.
the flying bike.
The
Yeah.
Presser Mark II,
Yeah.
it's $4 million, and it's,
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
a
It's only 4 months before you can buy a flying bike. No,
And then-
I'll get it in 4 months. Don't worry,
If you want
guys.
to customize it, you got to get another vehicle. That's another couple million.
no big deal. No big deal. Just a couple.
Just
months.
go to the casino, bro. Spend your life savings.
No, actually, the vehicle for customizing it, if you buy it before you buy the Presser, it's like free. Because the Presser gets discounted a
You guys
million if you buy the
overreact.
car for
Beating
$1 million.
GTA Online is as simple as putting in your credit card.
Couple $1,000.
Yeah, just cap it out a few times. You'll be fine. Over the course of 6
Meg will
months.
be calling you.
Just put it
A few
on
credit
credit
cards.
card and pay it off.
Yeah. What do you mean my shark card's canceled? Yeah, I don't know. GTA Online's pretty fun, but I'm really excited for that PS5
Yeah,
version.
I'm done with it.
You done with it?
Yeah.
You don't think you're gonna play
After
it?
So
I'm cleared. After they cleared me, I'm
Yeah, you
done.
always see people on Twitter like, "Let us bring back our PS3 accounts. We missed those." Like, no,
That billionaire days.
no, you don't. You just miss your money.
Oh, yeah, it's just-
you missed all the hacked money you had on there.
It's just the they want to get their accounts from the billionaires.
Yeah.
Remember that shit? When
Yeah,
they did
on the
that shit?
PS3, you'd log in, people would fucking, here's $80 million coming down from the sky.
Yeah, that was so
Remember when
bad.
I did something?
Yeah, wonder what that was.
Would
Like
you-
bullshit. No, you don't want your character back. You want all the money.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You want all the hacked money in there.
You don't want to work for it. Like the rest of us poor
Like-
people.
I lost all the shit that I had, like the exclusives, like time exclusives, clothes and whatever. I'm done. I lost all that. I was like, whatever, I'm
See, I feel like I'd be more motivated to play if it didn't take 4 business days to log in.
Yeah.
You load in and it's like,
Well, maybe on the PS5.
that's what I'm saying. On the PS5, it might load in a day.
Okay.
Over 4.
Yes,
Because,
it's-
hey, one good example is Borderlands 3 on
Oh,
the PS4
yeah.
from PS5. So
Yeah.
I mean,
It's not about like the console. It's about their servers.
you really think, yeah?
Because on
Well,
PC,
online, right?
it still takes long to load in.
I know everybody is gonna hate me for this, including everybody watching. The Borderlands pre-sequel is not only my favorite Borderlands, but the only Borderlands I've played.
It's
That's a
not
hot
bad.
take.
I'm just cut that.
It's
out.
not bad. That game.
We just cut that out,
Okay.
cut that out.
I played all of it.
I've tried-
Honestly,
Man's right here, guys.
I've tried Borderlands 1 and
Who's that
2.
speaking in the back?
I've tried Borderlands 1 and 2, but I don't know, they really my thing.
I played Borderlands pre-sequel. I played all of them, and I can say that Borderlands pre-sequel is a fun game.
It's
you
fun.
It's fun.
It's
I
still
think
bad.
I think the story's really good. I liked it.
Yeah, there's like I don't see anything wrong with it, and I feel like
Besides the season pass.
it only has one DLC.
Buy our season pass, one DLC.
I feel like if,
No.
if I think it was like Australia 2K, if they actually like dedicated and like actually continued to do the DLCs and all that, I feel like all like the speed runs and like what people do on Borderlands 2, I feel like it could have potential on pre-sequel.
Well, personally, if Randy Pitchford just does more magic tricks on stream, we can get a good game. He was missing 2 or 3 at least.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, tying it back to the PS5, I mean, it's night and day difference. You play it on last gen and you try to move through the backpack or the inventory and you're having a seizure.
My goodness.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro.
It's a stroke every time you
PS3.
press the trigger.
On
It takes like
PS4, GTA 5 is literally like 10 frames a second.
I think
I log it in, try driving around. It's like
Yeah.
like Borderlands 3, I think on the PS4, I think I want to say almost like because like you know how the PS4 now is getting older. Sometimes it crashes on the games, right?
Yeah.
It crashes.
Yeah,
I want to
okay.
say
Not that
at
it
one point
crashes.
when we were playing online, I think I actually ended up crashing the game because when I went into the backpack menu, I was doing L1 and R1, like switching tabs so many times that like the frame rate dropped, and I think like the game just crashed because of like you know how it was just like too stressful on the PlayStation 4.
His mom enters, you just switching back and forth. Nico!
But then we tried it on the PS5, and it's just like.
You know what made me mad? They had it crossplay, but not with PlayStation.
for what?
For Borderlands?
Borderlands 3.
PC, right?
Everybody has crossplay except PlayStation.
Yeah.
You can crossplay Xbox, PC.
That's Sony's ego.
Apparently, because they charge to do crossplay.
Really?
Yeah, I was reading up, and they say that they charge to do crossplay.
I wouldn't be surprised. Well,
I'm not
but
surprised either.
Doesn't it like Xbox and like PC? Don't they like usually have good not crossplay, but you can play with each other, right?
For what?
You can like with Xbox and PC, you can play with each other, right? Especially if you have like Microsoft on the PC, you guys can play with each other much more easily, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's not surprising to me. I mean, back then whenever they were doing the whole crossplay movement, I mean, Sony was the only one holding back. You had Microsoft and Nintendo basically making out on Twitter at all times. And then Sony was just that one guy in the corner at the party.
Oh yeah.
Sure. I won't sleep
Trash.
tonight. It's okay.
Can I grab another one?
Sure, I'll just buy some more on the morning.
No big deal. No big deal.
I remember back before all this crossplay stuff started, when Fortnite wanted to do it, and they like activated it by accident.
Yeah.
Activated by accident?
Yeah, the
Everybody on
crossplay.
Twitter was going crazy. Like,
Yeah.
no way.
What do you mean though?
Like they were gonna bring in crossplay, but they hadn't activated it yet. They hadn't talked it out. But they were having Xbox players with PlayStation, even though it wasn't fully implemented.
I remember whenever that first happened, my friends and I were freaking out about it.
Hey, didn't Fortnite say at one point say that they were gonna do like split screenplay?
It's in
It's in
has
the
it.
It's in there.
It's really I honestly
It doesn't
like,
run good, but it's in there.
I don't want to believe it because
Yeah.
like my little nephew likes playing the game, and so
Yeah.
like I've had the hardest time trying to
Super
find
obsessive.
where it's at.
I think you just plug in another controller, try to hit start. I think
I think it's like a weird button. I think you have to press like triangle or start or something.
something like
On
that.
one of the menus.
I want to say that I heard it, and then like they took it off, or like it was like a hoax type of thing. So, but I haven't.
It's on there. I've done it before a few times.
If they still have it, you can actually like use a separate account and like have all the skins from that account instead of having like a guest account.
How to get Venom free. How to get LeBron.
I ain't got no skins. I think like the oldest skin I have in that game is probably like the Christmas tree one.
I'm not proud, but I put a lot of money into Fortnite.
So did
I've
I.
seen your locker.
Put a
before,
lot of money into
I've seen
Fortnite,
your locker
man.
before.
Oh, half that locker is just me grinding the battle pass, bro. From season 4 to 6, that was all me.
Yeah, the other half is me grinding my credit card.
Me grinding the more hours.
I'd be like, oh, Harley Quinn? Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I don't
And then
see-
like 2 days later, Captain America came out. I was like, gotta support,
remember that.
support the boys in blue.
I don't think I've ever gotten a win in that game
Oh,
until
no.
it came out on the Switch.
We got a win together. I remember we all played. All 4 of us actually.
Well, no,
Yeah, we did.
like my first victory that I've got by myself,
Oh.
ever, was I think when I played on Switch when it first came out, and I felt like it was like a little bit. I feel like I was cheating a little bit because I felt like the main like audience that was playing the game was like little kids. So I
Yeah.
feel like it was easy.
They like can finally play it on their portable Switch.
Yeah, whenever it first came out, all the kids on the Switch just logging on it for the first time.
I have like 30 wins on it, bro.
Hey, I used to think I was getting pretty good. And then you log on to that 12-year-old lobby that's just cracked. You shoot them once and they build like a mansion.
They build a whole city.
Yeah, they build
a 5-star hotel.
Yeah, they build a sky view loft.
They built a 7-Eleven with the gas station included. Also the slush machine.
yeah.
I love just
You're over
watching
here
them.
trying to reload your rifle.
Yeah, they're fucking building a skyscraper.
By the time you're done reloading,
They build the
the
San
gas
Francisco
station with
Bay.
an active fuel pump and everything.
They built a San Francisco Bay. Like with the water. Like just like floating and stuff.
They just build a new game.
Yeah, I love watching them build while I just watch them and then
And then shoot
tap
one
them
of
in
the
the head.
Yeah. Shoot one of the logs off and they just keep building for their life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are all the resources coming from?
They're just coming out of thin air.
You know, speaking on Fortnite, the new console, right? The Steam Deck. I wonder how that's going to roll on there.
The Steam Deck, which we'll be talking about in a little bit.
Right now.
Right now.
Actually, yeah, right now. It's really like the thing that's on the page.
Yeah.
Right, because like the Steam Deck, right? It's basically a portable PC. Right?
Steam Deck, am I
That's
right,
exactly
guys?
That's basically what it is, right? So I wonder how like first-person shooter games are going to, because the Steam, right? They released the controller, right? Remember that
yeah,
they have a controller.
right? Where it had like a mouse pad, like
Yeah, the whole. I don't know how well that went. But
They
they,
have, like-
had like the pads in the bottom.
You know what
with-
they could do? They could have a VR headset like the Switch cardboard that you just slide in and play VR.
I can see that too,
Most
but I don't think
definitely,
they're
I
that
feel
big
like,
on
It's,
VR right
it's
now.
a pretty like
Yeah,
big system.
Like if you see, this is like that the touchpad thing.
Oh, from the controller.
Yeah.
It's the cool thing they have with that is because obviously it's connected with Steam. There's people who can make controls for certain games, and it doesn't have to be compatible with controllers because you can input controls through the controller that like keyboard or mouse inputs.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, essentially, it is really just a computer.
Fuck you.
At the very least, if we're talking about like competition, right? It is in a sense a portable console,
Mhm.
and it will be competing to the people who want to play like portably on the Switch.
The Switch killer. That's what people were saying.
The Switch killer. I mean, it doesn't have those first-party titles, but it's basically gonna run all your third-party games, including a crap ton more, because
Yeah.
essentially this entire Steam library at 30 frames or more is what they promised, up to high resolutions. They're gonna look good, and you have a lot bigger of a library to access. You have a
Also-
lot more storage.
Also, people are finally going to be able to use those Steam controllers that they bought for their PC in like 2013 with the touchpads.
Well,
It has
the controller has the
Yeah.
touchpads.
Yeah, but
The
I'm
Steam
saying
Deck.
the controllers they bought from way back then.
It'll
that-
be like a pro controller for the Steam.
yeah,
Oh,
like,
yeah, but-
the controllers they bought way back then that I already thought was going to be like cool and all, but just never did anything with them. Yeah,
Well,
they
yeah.
they can finally
I
use
mean, at that point, I don't really see the use in using this when you just have a computer, though.
Mhm.
them. You have like a pro controller.
If you have a computer, this is just for like on the go.
Yeah, it really is, because it's essentially just your library. That's what you're taking.
Like
It's not going to be all the whole Steam library, huh? It's just going to be some of them, or
It's going to be the whole Steam library.
It's a Steam library.
Yeah.
So it's going to run games like Jedi Fallen Order.
summer sales.
Summer sales are about
Summer
it. Hey. Yo, Gmod for $3.
Also, also, you're able to install Windows on there if you just don't want the Steam OS, which means you'll be able to play. You'll be able to download the Epic Games app,
Or have it-
Blizzard, stuff like that. You'll be able to play.
you do
stuff
have
like
the
that.
internet on it. That's
Have
a
it
one
like
up
a-
on the Switch.
Have like a portable emulator.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, I mean, we obviously pre-orders have come and gone, and we know people are looking at this, but in hindsight too, you also got to think, how many times have you gone out in public and seen a lot of people using a Switch, just sitting there,
Almost never.
walking around using a Switch?
Yeah.
I only see kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And this
kids.
is not aimed towards kids.
Mm-mm.
If you're gonna buy one of these, especially for their price points, you're probably gonna be playing it at home
It's probably like a console to play like
in your living room or in your
a
bedroom.
party or somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, if I see anyone playing the Switch, it will most likely probably be like when they're at a waiting room or something, right? Or
Right.
like the little kids and all that. So I feel like maybe that's where the Stream Deck would be.
Yeah, I mean,
going to a party and someone doesn't want
Goes to a party to play CS:GO.
Yeah,
To play
my
CS:GO
Mom
like
has been
half
playing
hour.
too.
Bomb has been
Bomb
See,
blown.
has-
okay, the one thing that kind of worries me about the Stream Deck, okay, is on the Switch, if you have a cartridge game, which is probably the best way to go, you save so much space, right? Mario Kart 8, for example, is probably like what 15 gigabytes digital, but if you buy it in the cartridge, it's only like 1 gigabyte.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So how will it be on the stream?
Well, I mean,
like how big will the games be? You know, how
I mean,
much
they're
games
just
can you fit in?
they're gonna be probably almost as big as their PC versions, but
It's-
you also got to realize this has a lot more storage. Just come out
64 is not a lot of storage.
right out the
No.
gate, right? I mean, 64 isn't a lot of space. 256, you're getting somewhere. You can at least download something.
You can have
There
like 2
are-
Red Dead Redemptions.
Right, there are certain perks to buying the higher tier. So there's a $399 64 gigabyte version. There's a $529 256 gigabyte version, and a $649 512 gigabyte version. Besides the like storage differences, the first model just comes with the carrying case, 64 gigabytes internal storage. The next model, the 256, comes with SSD internal storage, 256 gigabytes, obviously, faster storage, a carrying case, and exclusive Steam community profile bundles. And the 649, the ultimate version, essentially, comes with the 512 gigabyte SSD internal storage. To be compare, the 64 gigabyte first model does not have SSD internal storage.
Nice. Nice fast.
Yeah, 649 512 gigabyte also has faster storage, premium anti-glare etched glass, which is good.
Wow.
Exclusive carrying case, exclusive Steam community profile bundles, and exclusive virtual keyboard themes. It is expensive, but honestly, I think it is worth the price.
What I think is if on the $500 version, if
We're
you
gonna
can
have it.
if you can swap out the internal SSD, because an NVMe, if you can actually swap it out, I think it'll be worth getting the 529 and getting a storage upgrade.
Yeah. I mean, you're missing out on the premium anti-glass,
Well,
anti-scratch etched glass.
Well, you can save money and get more storage.
Yeah.
512 gigabytes sounds like a lot of storage until you down like Warzone and Red Dead Redemption, and then you only have like 3 gigabytes left.
Yeah, see, the thing about that I worry about too is, Switch games, sure, you can play them on a dock, you can play them at home for a really long time, but also a lot of Nintendo games are just easy to pick up and play online. That's why they're easy for portable. You hop on 3D World, you do a stage. Hop on Smash, you do a fight. You hop on Mario Kart, you do a race. I'm not going to go on my Steam Deck, be on the bus, and be like, let me hop on Control. I'm not going to be like, let me hop on,
Fate.
Battlefront 2. Yeah, or Fate. Or,
like a little
yeah,
click
you know
and
what?
point
This
game.
seems like a good point to play TF2.
I don't know. I think I should play some sport.
Yeah, CSGO seems pretty fun right now. Like, no, I'm not going to do that on a bus.
Yeah, let me play a quick game of Warzone.
I don't
Yeah,
know, man.
I'm not going to be sweating.
If I were to
It's a
get
dub.
if I were to get the Steam Deck, I feel like the main game I'd probably be playing would be Fate, to be honest. Up until like I get interested in the new game.
Yeah, that OG
Because
Fate.
I do like I do love playing Fate a lot, and I feel like being able to play it on the go.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just feel like I'd get more addicted to the game.
right.
Also, I feel like it's also a good alternative to PCs for somebody who's getting to the PC market. Or like
That's true.
somebody
It is something easy. Like, I've never owned a PC, so it would be easier for me to just be like, I can just buy a Steam Deck. Buy my games.
yeah,
from it.
it's something for like the casual market as well.
It is very casual, which is nice. But at the same time, like I was saying, it's gonna be hard to just be like, all right, let me hop on a Battlefield 2042 match.
Well, are you able to dock this onto the TV?
There is a dock.
There is a dog, but it's sold separately.
So but you can't like put this on the TV, right? Kind of like the Switch, right?
It's a dock, but it's sold separately.
Because what I'm thinking is that if you can dock it on the TV,
Yeah, you can.
and if you can connect like a mouse and keyboard,
You can.
you
It
know,
is
then
just
I
a
feel,
PC.
right? Then I feel
You
like
connect
that'd
mouse
be
and
one
keyboard
way.
to Bluetooth.
That'd be one way to play it, right? So it's
No.
I was gonna stack it.
Yeah, I mean that is an option too. But that also begs the question: if you already have a PC, there really is no point in doing that. If you have the
No.
Steam Deck,
no.
yeah,
I'm not gonna downgrade.
yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna buy a Steam Deck and hook it up to my TV, knowing I can just buy a PC.
Yeah.
It's kind of an iffy thing where it's like it's nice
And
and it's an option.
Depending on how limited the OS is, I just stick to my computer, honestly.
Yeah,
The OS you can change it with Windows if you want to, or Linux if you're that type of person.
I don't know, man. I feel like from my the collector in me, I might actually like save up money and buy it.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna buy it, and I guess I'll give my full review then. But for now, I mean, it's very niche. It's nice
It's something new.
to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it'll compete with the Switch. I think people who want the Switch are gonna buy a Switch.
Yeah.
People who want Nintendo games are gonna buy Nintendo games. It's not gonna affect the Switch sales in any way. I do think it is sort of like the iPhone or iPad to Mac.
Yeah.
I think it's that kind of thing. It's not on the same level, but I mean, it is essentially the same thing. You're just grabbing a computer or PC and just putting it in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I feel like somebody who's new to the gaming market, like as a whole, is gonna walk in a store and see a Switch and not a Steam Deck and buy the Switch.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not into gaming, you're not gonna know what the hell a Steam Deck
Yeah,
is.
that
Yeah.
is true. Like, well, listen,
Who is the market?
The Steam Deck will be like sold on like Walmarts and all that.
Yeah.
I'm sure it will. It's just I don't think people who are casual or not into gaming aren't gonna buy it.
Because
Definitely doesn't have that appeal.
I don't think I've ever seen a Steam controller on the market either, or probably I'm blind. You know.
Well,
think
Steam
so.
controllers just haven't been around. They
Yeah,
haven't
for like
really
5
been a
years.
thing. Yeah,
They
for a
still
while.
sell. I think they still sell them on the Steam store.
On the store themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I knew one person who bought the controller and was like hyping it up as being the best controller. Then again, all he did was play CS:GO.
You play CS:GO with the controller.
Come to school the next day and be like,
You
"You
play
guys see my new
CS:GO? Like,
Karambit?"
Yo, CS:GO.
He's
with
moving around the pad. The Karambit's like.
Playing CS:GO with a PS4 controller, since it has like the motion controls,
Oh, yeah.
you can actually move the controller to
Yo.
move where you're looking.
It's just like the weak COD days.
He's
Yeah.
like he's playing CS:GO on his little Steam Deck. He's like, "Yo, I just got a knife worth my entire family's income for the next 3 months."
Yo, this knife's worth more than my Steam Deck.
Yeah. This knife is worth more than the console I'm playing on.
Let
What the hell?
me sell this knife and buy a second Steam Deck.
Yeah.
This stuff is bigger.
Sell the knife, sell the Steam Deck, buy a PC. That's how you win.
I mean, you can even buy a pre-built PC. You know, it may not
For
be
the
like
same price.
It may not be the best, but like for a couple $100 extra, you can buy something that could
Mhm.
ultimately
Go to
run better than
Walmart.
Steam Deck.
Yeah.
Go to Walmart, buy the Walmart
We saw
pre-built
a
PCs.
PC with 8 USBs this morning.
Yeah, see, that's the thing I'm saying. First of all, if you go into a store and you buy the $400 version, you're not gonna be able to download much of anything.
No.
You look at the other ones, you're gonna be like, this is too much money for me to just go in and be like, I'm gonna impulsively buy a Steam Deck for $700. You know,
$700 is like
you can buy a PS5
You can buy a PS5 it's
and a controller
it's
and like a game.
Yeah.
and it's a couple $100 away from being able to buy something bigger.
Or you can buy like a
So-
$500 PC, a $100 monitor, and just buy a desk, buy a few games.
There you go. And then over time, passively upgrade the PC.
Yeah, it's,
Buy a
it's
game,
pretty
which can
expensive.
have a-
$650
Yeah.
is a lot of money.
Ultimate, we'll just have to wait until it gets out in the
You
reviews.
can buy
and all
that or a PS3 back in 2005. So, I mean, I don't know. It's certainly very expensive. Also, if you look at the control layout, I don't know how comfortable it's going to be. You have the button inputs and the pad all the way on the outside of the controller.
Like a
You're going to
big
be like
top.
this. You know, if they're pushed in a little, or even if you just got rid of the pad and moved the analogs down and just
Oh
put
no,
the-
they're never gonna let go of the pad. That's like their baby.
yeah, it is.
For
Like,
no
we
reason.
patented
Well, yeah, 'cause
this.
it is,
We're
like
not,
it is a PC game,
Yeah.
so imagine
it's not going down till
yeah.
we die.
Yeah, they want to just for precision.
Yeah.
Do you,
yeah.
do you
They
think
want that
this-
trademark.
Do you think this will be a console that lasts longer, or do you think it'll be kind of like
No.
a limited,
At first, I was
I-
really hyping this thing up, but now that we're looking at it like critically, I don't know.
I think it's going to be another PS Vita.
It might be like
Maybe.
another of their Steam, because they had a Steam computer, but way before it ran Linux. So
Wasn't there something like that, like an NVIDIA Shield or something?
no, this is from Steam. It was like a computer designed by them.
Oh.
It didn't go really good,
Yeah, I mean, we'll see
Not
how
enough
it
sales,
goes,
I
but
and it ran Linux. So.
I don't think a lot of people are
There's
going to do this.
probably like a limited time thing.
Yeah,
A
I
pretty,
think it's going to be like a one and
pretty
done.
long limited time. And
Is
then,
it-
Yeah, I feel like they're going to stretch it out for like a 2 to 3 years, but I don't see it getting a sequel. I don't see it getting many upgrades or alternate versions. I
we
think.
ain't gonna see the Steam Deck too.
Yeah,
We're gonna
just
have
like we ain't going to see the Switch Pro.
We're gonna have to see though. Honestly, this could go both ways.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright. Well,
Yeah, I mean, that leaves just one of our few topics. This one's going to be quick, but this week we did get our PS Plus games announced for the month. We have Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville for the PS4, Tennis World Tour 2, and Hunter's Arena Legends for the PS5. As a little bonus, Hunter's Arena Legends is a co-op hunting game. Tennis World Tour
Co-op.
2, I don't really know. I'm just assuming it's a tennis game, right?
Yeah.
And Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville, arguably arguably the worst one.
I hate it with all my life.
It's fun. Hit detection sucks. The hub sucks. The new characters suck.
So basically, the whole game.
But it's still Plants vs. Zombies, third-person shooter.
It's still got the music.
It's still got the music.
they could have just gone Plants vs Zombies 2 and then like Plants vs Zombies 2 version 2 for the next gen or something
Yeah,
like that.
I mean, I bought it on launch, and I already knew, considering on launch it was only like $30, $40.
Yeah. I mean,
30.
okay, not gonna lie, when you bought the game, I honestly thought it was a demo.
Yeah,
Because like, I was like, I don't know why, but like, it felt like it was a demo. So when I downloaded the game too and like played it and noticed it was a full game, I was just like wow, you know, like
They really missed the mark.
Yeah, like, it, just, like it didn't hype me up as much as Plants vs Zombies 2 or 1. Like,
yeah, no, Garden Warfare 1 was fun. It was simple and it was easy, but it was fun.
Hours and hours.
Garden Warfare 2, I mean, it was like expanded a lot on its previous game, and the new characters were really good.
They did Garden
Warfare
Warfare 2 really well.
Yeah, and then you see this game coming out, and it kind of just silent released. They're like, you can buy the game early for $30.
There wasn't much hype for it.
There wasn't. You can just tell. The quality was lower. I remember seeing the trailer and I was like, this looks fun.
Yeah.
And then it was like $30 on launch. I was like, oh god.
Yeah.
And then they were like, it's not even called Garden Warfare 3. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, played it on PC, guys. It's dead.
I played it on PS5 and
Nobody
I was
ever-
literally inside of the floor. I was essentially just swimming
Yeah.
through the lobby.
The
Nobody
floor-
could shoot me.
The floor
I was
never
getting
loaded in.
Yeah, I was just getting kill after kill. Literally
Wow.
You should
MVP of the
tell them
lobby.
about the time you met a certain someone in the Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2 demo.
Oh, my Joker nerds.
Yeah. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. No, but I mean, going back to Battle for Neighborville, I mean, it's alright.
I low key like
I hope
now that
people
now that
log
we're
in.
talking about it, I low key kind of like want to go back on it to like actually get like a full like in depth like no I want to say like an analysis,
Yeah, we
but like
tried doing that.
so I can actually soak it in because I only played for like 20-30 minutes.
Yeah,
When I
it's-
got off, you know. So
think-
like I want to download it again and
Even
just like
even the most like popular thing, which was Garden and Graveyard Ops, they butchered. You know how in the old ones it was like every 5 waves there's the boss, and then
Right.
if you went down, your teammates had to revive you, or else you're
Right.
out for the round.
right
Kind of like zombies and stuff.
yeah.
In this one, first of all, there's no potted plants, right? So you know in the old games you pull for cards and you would use those potted plants, and you'd be like you have 3 of the sunshine ones. This one you have everyone unlocked to you instantly, and it's on a timer. And there's only like 8 of them.
So you don't collect like the coins
You
and all
know,
that. Hype.
there is no
Wow.
sticker packs. You press a button and it costs like 2,500 or 2,500, and it just does like a roulette, and you'll either get a character or like a random item or skin or something.
Wow.
Yeah, there's no
Gambling.
alternate versions either. There's no fire P, there's no lightning P, just the P, and it has like upgrades.
Oh, that was like the best part.
Yeah,
It makes you wonder like
What were they
where did they
thinking?
go wrong?
yeah, I know.
they
There's
weren't.
no more. There's no more like 5-round boss wave with like 3 bosses.
Right.
And whenever you die, if you die permanently, like your timer runs out, you just get revived instantly.
Is it made by the same people,
I
like the
think
team
so.
and all that? Because like Garden Warfare 2, like it was good.
Yeah.
Like you know, it was at its peak. It was so good. So it just makes you wonder, like, where did they go wrong? Like they knew what they had was good. What made them decide? You know,
EA.
yeah.
Skate 4.
they're EA's just doing what they do.
What they do. Speaking of EA, we did this week. Actually, we got news on Skate 4. They said,
Oh, yeah.
watch out tomorrow for a trailer. And then the trailer basically said, it's being made. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, they have
That's
a lot of
weird.
pressure on them. Skate 3 was really good.
I was
No,
playing
that's
Skate 3 a
Ubisoft.
few months ago with my friends.
Yeah, Skate's always one of those fan favorites. Everybody knows about it. Everybody likes it. Even
Everybody played it.
if you weren't into skating, like
You just knew about it because of the ragdoll face.
Yeah,
and all
the
that.
ragdoll face,
the bacon,
the Hall of
bacon
Meat.
character.
Yeah. he had Isaac from Dead Space.
All of
in
me
there.
was so fun.
Speaking of Dead Space, we did have the Dead Space remakes announced.
You know, I never played any of the Dead Space games.
I played the
Alright,
first
right.
one,
Wasn't he in PlayStation
All Stars. Yeah, he was DLC, which is kind of random.
Ugh, they need to bring that.
yeah, they do.
Hey, if Nickelodeon can make their own Smash Bros.
Yo,
why
Slap
can't-
City.
No, but they're making a new Smash Bros. That's actually better than Smash Bros. Because they're like.
It has good
like,
netcode and dash and wave dashing, so
Oh yeah,
So why can't PlayStation, make another All Stars?
because it's PlayStation.
Yeah.
Well, okay, when you put it in that.
well, the
'cause
studio that made PlayStation All Stars doesn't exist anymore.
Really, what studio
Yeah.
was it?
I don't know. It just
It
doesn't.
doesn't
After
exist.
the game release, it doesn't exist.
Well, I
they
mean-
they disbanded it.
I mean, PlayStation
Makes
usually
sense.
does do a good job in bringing back old games. I want to say like bringing it back, but like I feel like sometimes they do like.
I don't know, bro. I mean,
Right.
if you think about it, there hasn't been a Sly Cooper game in like 10 years.
That's like
Crash Bandicoot and Spyro got brought back because of Activision, not even PlayStation.
Oh yeah.
PlayStation
Okay.
hasn't brought back Great Escape or Ape Escape. They haven't brought back
So like Cooper's a sucker.
Oh, the
punch.
greatest.
Gravity Rush. I mean, PlayStation isn't that good. They kind of have like their banger list, and then they just kind of stick to those.
I
Yeah.
retract.
What'll
my
make us
st-
move?
I retract my statement.
When is Infamous coming back?
No, I mean Dead
I hope it
Space
comes
was
back.
going back
Yeah,
to Dead
right.
Space. Dead Space was always that game where it's like you knew about it. It was a really good horror game. And I think the best part about it was it always kept its realism. There was no
It's a
pause
horror
menu.
game?
Yeah, it's a horror game.
I don't even know.
There's no pause menu. The entire HUD is on his suit. So like on his back, on his spine, he has lights, and those are his lives. And on his wrist and armor piece, that's where he brings up the menu. And it's like real time. So if you bring up your arm menu, they can still attack you.
Oh, that's cool.
Everything reflects on his suit, which is really cool. That was like the whole level of immersion, trying to get you
This was
involved.
back with the PS3, right?
Yeah.
PS3, Xbox 360. The third game didn't go as well. They tried doing like this whole multiplayer thing,
Really?
or one person would see
You
illusions
don't
and
do-
the other wouldn't, and it just kind of fell flat. Nobody really liked it. But the first two I heard were really good.
You don't do multiplayer horror games, honestly.
Yeah, you don't, because then it just ends up people laughing
Yeah.
and each other getting scared.
I know that's actually a really fun experience.
It is fun, but it's not scary. It's not what you're going for, you know?
I mean, it depends. I mean, what's that one game where like you play as a
Phasmophobia.
No, it's it's not
Phasmophobia.
Dead by Daylight. It's where you play as like
Friday the 13th.
no, kind of, you know, like
Dead by Daylight, where you play as all the horror guys?
yeah, you try to kill like the
Yeah,
people.
it's Dead by Daylight.
I can see that game kind of being kind of like a horror game, right? I mean,
It is, yeah.
You know,
In essence.
depending on
I
the
tried playing that
environment
game and
you're
I
playing.
just couldn't. I don't know.
You know, playing with the lights off with the headset on and all that. You know, I feel like
But I mean, even though with friends, I mean, you see them coming, you turn around, you're like, run, fucking run, and you're just laughing. Like, I feel like you can never actually really get scared.
It's a fun experience, though.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a really fun
I mean,
experience.
it's really fun, but I mean, you go for Dead Space 2, it's like strictly single player horror. It's like, all right, now it's a co-op fun experience. It's like, all right.
you know, speaking of the PlayStation Plus games, for some reason, I didn't even know about Hunter's Arena.
Hunter's Arena Legends.
Last time I played a hunting game was on the Wii.
Cabela's. Yeah,
And,
big game hunting.
I actually like got down and I bought PlayStation Now
Oh, you did?
for a month just so I can see all the
Let's
hunting
go.
games on there. It's just lately I've been wanting to play a good hunting game, and so like it's just like you know get the temptations out and all that. So I mean, I'm hoping that Hunter's Arena is.
Yeah, I mean,
I
it
haven't
looked
heard
pretty
about the game, but you know
I haven't either, but whenever I saw like the whole trailer for the PlayStation Plus games, it looked pretty interesting. It was 4-player co-op.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like on my I usually download like random games on my phone, and like most of the games that I download are hunting games, like deer hunting and all that. Or like it's like massively like it's like massive like pay to play and all
No
that.
Russian.
So like,
Oh my gosh.
so who knows? Maybe this game is like you know like free to play friendly. You know. Just
Yeah, I
hoping-
mean,
I'm
I hope
ho-
so.
I'm
I hope
overall,
it's just
you know,
fun.
Yeah, I'm just hoping it's a good hunting
Yeah,
game.
I mean,
like,
even if it's not good, you know, we'll ironically play through it.
Yeah.
Just because it's so bad, it's
like
fun.
on the Wii when we played, one person will control the gun and the other person will control the walking.
the nunchuck.
Okay, but it's insane how they included the no Russian scene in the Modern Warfare remaster. We're in like what? That was like
In
2017
today's
or
climate?
something. And they still included no Russian.
Well, I mean, I think it's because everybody knew it was in it.
Yeah.
So everybody expected it. If they would have taken it out, it would have been worse.
Everybody expected it to be taken out though, so like a lot of people were surprised when the mission started up and they see that no Russian.
Got to see through it, my boy. If you're gonna remaster it, you're gonna remaster it. You're not taking nothing. I mean, honestly, I feel like they would have gotten more flack if they took it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
an iconic scene, you know.
Also,
so.
since when does Activision care?
Don't.
We're not getting into that.
Let's not get into that.
We've
I almost
recently
made
heard.
Yeah, as we recently heard
I almost
about
made,
Canna Bridge of Spirits
Yeah.
coming out next month, August 24th. We haven't heard anything from it, actually. It got announced back during the PS5 reveal trailer back in July of last year?
Right.
September? It's August? We haven't seen anything from it since.
all.
I actually
At all.
I actually missed this right here, so I actually don't know what the game's about. I
Can
think
it?
I was working during that time.
It's essentially like it looks like a Pixar movie. It looks really good. Like the animations are really clean. Has the same level of quality you expect from like a Disney or Pixar movie. Like the
Right.
atmospheres, the world, the characters, and it's like a very fast-paced fighting game. I mean, it's like there's like shadows that like it's not fighting, but it's like an adventure game and single player. She has like the staff. And she like controls like black little fuzzballs that are kind of like Pikmin, and
Right.
she uses them to fight, and then has like her staff that she uses to attack. think it's like twisted shadow monsters. Like that's really all we know about it. And it seemed like a pretty big announcement back during the whole PS5 reveal, but it comes out in less than a month, and we haven't seen it. We did have like a state of play just like a week or two ago, but it was all indie games and Deathloop.
Oh yeah.
So it makes you. I mean, and obviously they skipped E3 too.
Oh yeah.
So pretty soon we might be getting another state of play with all the big releases. You know, we still have God of War Ragnarok, Horizon. Yeah, we got Horizon Forbidden West,
Horizon.
Kenna. You got so many big, first party games that they haven't even talked about in so long, haven't shown anything for. And they're coming out this year. Except for God of War.
No,
They got delayed, right?
Yeah, 2022.
They just got to show Kratos' face.
Yeah, literally just show Kratos' face and it's like, alright, game of the year. We won, boys.
Show an Infamous trailer and I'm buying a PS5 immediately.
Yeah, we need Infamous back.
We need
They
Infamous.
finished Ghost of Tsushima. They finished the multiplayer and all the expansions. They got the director's cut.
I feel like they are.
Give me Infamous remake.
Speaking of Kratos, it's just like a little random fact. You got right. You know how Christopher Judge is the voice actor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, but I heard that he's voice acting. I want to say in a Marvel game that's upcoming or something like that. Because I think he's voice acting a superhero.
Oh, he is Black Panther.
Yeah,
He voices Black Panther in the new Avengers DLC.
What just comes to my mind is like Kratos' voice is gonna be Black Panther. So like,
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
That deep like voice, and I'm just like
Wakanda boy.
Boy.
So it's-
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda boy.
Wakanda boy.
So I'm just like,
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna fit. Like you associate it with this big bulky Chad, and then here comes Black Panther. Yeah, here comes Black Panther in his suit, just all skinny, slim fit.
Like
I went through.
pounds.
What happened?
Like 120 pounds.
I went through his Twitter a couple of days ago. He doesn't post that much, but like he just seems like a menace, bro. Like he seems like a menace, but he at the same time he's like the nicest person ever. So
he's one of those teddy bears. I mean, he can go up to you and just be like, "Boy," like, what are you gonna do? You're frozen.
Yeah.
Boy. There's no fight or flight. You just stand there. You're like, Miko. Instant flashbacks.
Oh, okay. Another game that's coming out. Switching up topics. It's Far Cry 6.
I like that Gus from Breaking Bad is in it. I like the dog with the wheelchair.
Far Cry made like 5 games in the span of 2 days. I feel like they were drunk at the studios and just made whatever they could think of.
I'm a big Far Cry fan. I love that game.
I played 4.
I'm a fan of 4.
Far Cry 3, 4, and then not a lot of people like it, but Far Cry Primal as well is probably like one of my favorites.
I feel like everybody
New Dawn.
New Dawn is kind of like the Saints Row get out of hell type of thing.
Yeah, it's kind of
like they made it into its own game.
It's like the lost legacy of Uncharted.
But no, Far Cry 6 was supposed to come out months ago, but they delayed it.
February, no, or April.
It was like February or April, and they didn't say anything. And then I want to say a couple weeks ago, they did a trailer. It was gonna be I think it was gonna be like a reveal trailer and gameplay and all that. Where they made you wait for like an hour, and all they did was show like a 5-minute little video, and it wasn't even a gameplay. I believe. I think it was just like a little like cinematic like trailer
for Far Cry 6.
Yeah.
They did show gameplay.
They did.
It didn't look too good, honestly.
No. I don't know. My thing with Far Cry is Far Cry 4 is really good. Far Cry 3 is good. I never played it, but I know it's a really good game. Everybody says it's a good game. It's one of those games that you don't play, but you're like, all right, Far Cry 3 is good. We all know it's good.
I mean, I guess I'll play it.
Yeah, but I mean, I tried Far Cry 5. I was not impressed. I tried Far Cry Primal. I was not impressed. It's all just the same Ubisoft formula where it's like towers. You go fight mediocre AI, and then you take over a tower and you synchronize the map. It's like the same with Assassin's Creed nowadays. And at first I was really excited because I saw the Far Cry 6 trailer, and it looked like Unity's CGI, really nice, dramatic trailers. And I was like, you got the guy from Breaking Bad. I was like, that's sick.
You?
Yeah, he's a dictator. And you have his son, and they were doing the whole grenade thing. It's like a rebellion against the government. It's like, damn, this is really dramatic. This looks really good. Mm-hmm. And then they showed off the gameplay trailer. Oh. It's like, yeehaw, fucking everybody shooting guns, fucking explosions, completely different mood. And I was like, all right, you lost me. There's a
always,
dog
like,
in a wheelchair, trucks, fucking people shooting while they drive. I was like, all right.
They always make like one really good trailer that makes you hype for the game, and they release some joke trailer that really destroys your entire first impression of the game.
I don't know. I'm still gonna dub down and buy the game, but I'm not gonna do what I did on Far Cry 5.
Buy all the DLC.
I bought the Ultimate Edition, and it cost me like $90.
Me with Kingdom Hearts 3,
It's like
and now it's being
$80 or
sold for
$90.
$12.
I actually bought that game for $10 on Best Buy. They were having like a sale, and I bought it for $10. After shipping, it was like $13.
I bought it for $100 on launch, and then like a week later, they're like, it's on sale for $30.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was like, all right, well, this game was all right.
Let me get a refund.
Yeah, I played it for about 10 hours. I was like, it's all right. And then I finished it like a month later. I was like, it's all right.
Talk about Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
That game, yeah.
Yeah, it was not worth the hype. I mean, it looked really nice and it looked really pretty. I was like, wow, Kingdom Hearts in HD.
I mean, I feel like what really caught the attention of that game was because you know how in every let's say Far Cry, you know how in every Kingdom Hearts game there's always like a CGI like cinematic part.
Yeah.
I feel like what really got the attention was the fact that the whole game was like CGI, even like
Even
during
the
gameplay. Yeah,
it all looked the same, like the cutscenes.
like in Kingdom Hearts 1,
Yeah.
like, especially on the PS2,
Yeah.
whenever you beat the game and you got that CGI like cutscene, that was like
yeah,
amazing. That was like movie quality.
I
So
mean,
I feel like that's what got the attention.
Yeah,
too.
for sure. It's really what it is. I mean, obviously, Kingdom Hearts 3, it's Kingdom Hearts 3. Whenever it was getting announced, it's like, damn, this looks fucking sick. It's hype. You know, it's Kingdom Hearts 3.
Been
Who
waiting
doesn't
like
like
10
Kingdom
years.
Hearts, right? And you kind of play it, and it's like, all right, you go through all the Disney stories, and nothing really matters. And at the end, you fight a boss that doesn't matter. And they play a cutscene with the organization member. And then in the last 2 hours, they're like, here's everything.
Yeah, they
All
throw
at
it
once,
on
literally.
you, yeah.
Fucking, all right, fight every organization member. You go unlock the fucking Infinity Keyblade. You fight you unlock the Kingdom. I was like, dude, what the fuck is going on?
They don't even call it like a special keyblade. They just say
Yeah.
like the key or the keyblade.
Yeah.
And then like on the subtitles,
I
it's
was
like
like-
the X-blade.
I played like the last 3 hours, and I was like, dude, this is fucking amazing. But you have so much Disney bullshit
You have-
spread
yeah,
out throughout like the
it's-
first 15 hours of the game.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
never
they
gonna
jam-packed
forget
everything at the
yeah,
last minute.
yeah, it
you know?
really was.
It almost feels like it was like rushed, type of thing.
Oh,
with,
yeah.
with how much they jam-packed into it.
Well, you fight like 9 bosses in like an hour.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
okay. Well, not gonna lie though. Like the second to like last like part of the game where you go into like that one that city where it's
Oh, that was sick.
like
the
that
windmill,
looks- yeah,
white
like,
city. Oh,
that
it
looks
looks
amazing.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked beautiful. It was so nice.
I'm never gonna forgive them for making a gotcha game, like a mobile game, part of the canon timeline.
Yeah, you want to understand Kingdom Hearts, just go play the gotcha.
I don't want to understand.
Well,
Parts.
because
Go play the Game Boy
the
game.
thing is, the mobile game is actually like a big
Yeah, it's big.
part of the game. Yeah, and not,
Yeah,
not only that, but
everything.
they include it in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, in the
Yes.
storyline, you have to play everything. Like, you literally have to watch the movies, you have to play all the games, you have to play all the spin-offs, you have to play the Game Boy game, you have to play
bro.
both.
I'm not,
mobile
I'm not playing
games.
a Game Boy.
Yeah, like, what do you not understand this character? Have you not played the Game Boy game yet? You're not a true Kingdom Hearts fan. Like, it's a mess.
Have
I
you
mean,
not watched the movie that was in theater for like 2
it's
days?
like FNAF lore. You watch the
FNAF
video explaining it all, and then you're like, I learned nothing.
Well,
Yeah.
what, okay.
Matt Pat
what-
makes a new
what I
video
like they did-
about the complete FNAF lore like every 3 seconds.
About.
He
what I
uploads
like,
one before he goes to sleep.
what I do like though is that in the new ones where you can get like the 1.5 and 2.5 and all that, most of the games they just like made it into a movie.
Cutscenes. Yeah, that was nice.
So you don't play the game, but you can actually know what's going on that way.
Wish they did that with Chain of Memories.
Yeah.
Let's play a real-time fighting game, but you use cards that come to you limited.
Yeah, no, that game like
It did
I
not
have yet
function
to
well.
beat it. I just
It's a mess.
Yeah,
It really
so
is.
I just go on YouTube and watch what happens.
Essentially, what
That's
it is like you're fighting enemies in real time, and you're dodging and moving around in 3D arena. But instead of just normally attacking, you get cards. And each
And
card does a
what-
certain specific attack, and you have to like scroll through and choose the card, and then
And
he
there's
does
like
it.
a numerical.
Yeah,
like,
instead of just
Numerical
attacking.
legend.
Shuffling through your cards and
Yeah, it's literally like here's your reverse card. Fuck.
Yeah, it's because like it's like and like each card has like a number on it, and if like the enemy has a card that they place down and that's greater than yours, your attack gets blocked.
Yeah.
That's so.
We're all
It's
there
like-
for the anime.
Hearthstone.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
real time.
but it's like if you played Hearthstone, but it was
But
real time
fun.
combat. But fun.
Uh,
I mean, honestly, we're all there for the Kingdom Hearts. Like Disney, it's like you have the characters and everything, but we're all there for Kingdom Hearts. We're all there for the story, even though none of us really understand it. But like Kyrie and my boy
It's
Sora,
just because
We're all there for
the
the
way the game goes. It's like you have to play this game to know what happened before Sora, and you have to play this game to know what happened before Sora.
They're gonna
before
make me have to
Roxas,
play like an
and all
Assassin's
that.
Creed game to know the like canon lore.
Yeah, they're just like, all right,
It's like they release a game that happens in the current timeline, and then release a game that happens before that timeline, and then they release another game that happens before the timeline.
yeah.
So you know,
They're gonna make a Final
it made it a
Fantasy
bit much
game.
easier, you know, if you buy the whole like all in one.
I don't know,
They'll
I'm
tell
just-
you what order to play it in. So.
I'm not a fan of Square Enix writing. Like, I didn't like Final Fantasy VII Remake's writing. It just all felt really filler and slow. I didn't like Kingdom Hearts 3. It all felt like filler, and then right at the end, they just say, fuck you. Speaking of Square Enix, they also just released Neo, The World Ends With You. The first game was a game on the DS, and the art style is really nice. Let me pull it up real quick.
You are no type, sir.
I am not typing. Neo Twooey.
You know, I saw that game. Didn't that game go like on? I could have either
It's
went
on
out or
Switch.
did
Yeah, it just came out, like, I believe this past Friday. It just got an anime too, and the old game was a game on DS that got ported onto the Switch, but I heard the game, like, the way you fight is really hard without the touchscreen because you need to use, like, the Joy-Cons and the touchscreen simultaneously. But, I don't know. I've heard nothing but good things. The art style is really nice. Kind of has, like, the Persona vibe.
Yeah.
Very, very stylish. I don't know. I've heard nothing but good things. It looks interesting. I don't really know what the series is about, but
So you,
certainly a game I want to try
you have to play
eventually.
with the touchscreen.
Yeah, the first game was on DS, so you would
yeah.
move around the character on the top screen while using the touchscreen to fight, and so that just didn't carry over to the
That guy looks so familiar, and I could have swore he had
Sora.
Yeah, right, right.
Yeah. I don't know. It looks really nice. I like the art style. Something that just came out you should be on the lookout for. Certainly a game I want to try it eventually. It's on PS5 too, so you don't have to play it on the Switch. Yeah. Another game that kind of looks really nice, has a really nice art style, is Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles.
That came out?
No, it comes out October 15th.
It looks pretty good.
It looks really good. It's by CyberConnect 2, basically the gods of anime games.
Yeah.
Ninja Storm 4.
Yeah, Ninja Storm 4 looks
Dragon Ball Z.
beautiful. Kakarot.
Basically,
Never
every
disappoint.
good anime game.
Yeah, every good anime game. CyberConnect 2 is behind it.
Didn't
The
they
Arc
also make
System
the Kill
Works
la
is
Kill
there too.
game?
Huh?
Didn't they also make the Kill la Kill game?
That was Arc System Works. It's the
Oh.
guys who made Fighter Z.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, obviously those two are like the helm of anime
Yeah.
games. They
Well,
carry.
'cause, like CyberConnect, like they
CyberConnect
said,
is fucking.
they made Ninja Storm, and Ninja Storm
Yeah, Ninja
is
Storm
like
is
one of the
gorgeous.
most beautiful anime
Oh,
games
yeah.
ever. Especially
Art
Ninja
style's
Storm
so
4,
sick.
like it's good. So
The opening is Bob.
yeah, and then like it kind of plays the same way as Ninja Storm 4,
Yeah.
right? Which is good.
Yeah,
right?
it's an arena
Because
fight.
like they didn't have to change anything. All they had to do was like Ninja Storm 4,
But Demon
but
Slayer.
Demon Slayer,
Yeah.
yeah. So
See, I don't know. I'm a little conflicted. So the story covers from the beginning of season 1 all the way to the end of the movie.
right.
So it covers
Yeah.
like all the things with the train and Rengoku and
Movie
all
is
that.
really
So
good,
we won't
by the way.
spoil anything. But, you know, that's a lot of content. There's a lot of characters. But what I do not like is, you know, the animations look nice. The roster came out.
The roster is bad.
There's no demons because the demons are reserved for boss fights in the story.
Oh,
So you cannot play as demons. So there's basically no antagonists. You have 3, I believe, of the Hashiras, Giyu, Shinobu, and Rengoku.
Which makes sense because we've never seen anything.
Right,
else.
because we've never seen anybody else in the series yet. We've only seen those 3. So you have those 3. You have the main 4 cast, so that's 7 characters. You have like 4 or 5 of side characters from like the exam at the beginning. You have the
His
guy
teacher.
his teacher who gives him the sword with the mask. You have like 2 other side characters from one of the arcs. That's about it. That's the entire roster.
There's like 10
They-
something characters.
Like all 5 of them, including Giyu and all the side characters, are all water style. So they all have the same
Nice.
animations.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and besides that, they introduced school characters. It's like there's because Demon Slayer got an announcement for like a school anime coming out.
Right.
It's like a high school version, kind of like the Attack on Titan high school one.
the chibi one.
Yeah, it's like not chibi, but it's like a high school version of Demon Slayer.
Right.
And so they decided to add those as characters to the roster instead of skins. So they have the same moveset, they just have different ultimates, but they're considered separate characters.
Well, because correct. Like, how old is the anime?
The anime came out in 2019.
So it's like 2 years old, right? So I
Almost.
mean, I
10
feel like
years.
maybe the game will be like an update as the anime goes. 'cause
I think they would just
don't
make.
know.
I don't know. I think they would just make a Demon Slayer 2, kind of like how they did with Ninja Storm.
Or maybe just DLC.
I could see that too.
Because I don't know how long the anime will last.
Probably another 3 seasons and like another movie.
Yeah, it's a pretty
It's
long
got a lot
movie.
of-
So it still has a lot of potential for characters.
Yeah. Season 2 comes out
They
this
may
October.
update it kind of like fighters. Just update it as as the anime
Yeah,
goes.
I hope so. The only thing is like locking the demons behind story mode, that locks out basically all the good casts.
Yeah.
Like Akaza from the movies, top tier. You have Rui, which is amazing fight against Fire Style Tanjiro.
Oh yeah, I'm still thinking about that OST.
Yeah, he's locked behind story mode. All the Spider Gang. Yeah, the other demon that sings with his hand, the sleep hand from the movie. You have the giant demon from the exam. So all these cool characters that you're never going to see or be able to play as. So essentially all the villains because they're locked behind story mode. So essentially imagine Ninja Storm just without any villains. Yeah, who are you going to play as, Sonata?
Just imagine Ninja Storm with like only the main characters that are good.
Yeah, imagine Ninja Storm with like the main cast, like the main 4 school outfits and like 5 sided characters.
Well, for Demon
and that's the
Slayer,
roster.
they do have an excuse, which is demons would have a very different playstyle from actual.
Yeah, but Ninja Storm has puppet users and they have range users.
Oh my god!
And they have they have kids.
Don't even
and
talk about puppet users, bro.
Exactly, it's a completely different fighting style, and they have like 4 pages of characters in Ninja Storm.
I mean, they keep 4 or 5 because they have like costumes and all that. Yeah.
And all the costumes, and they all have different fighting styles.
Okay, I mean, like they managed in Ninja Storm. They managed to add that one group that Sasuke was with like Jugo and all that. They managed to add those 2 people.
Yeah,
on there,
exactly.
right?
That's what I'm saying.
So,
and then Demon Slayer's like, we'll add 9 characters.
We can't do demons.
And then Tanjiro, his fire style, his school outfit, and his water style, we'll consider them separate characters. It's alright. So they take up 3 slots, just Tanjiro's. Yeah, so the main cast is 8 slots. Plus Giyu and Shinobu, who also have school outfits, so it's another 2 slots. Plus Tanjiro with his fire style. So essentially half the roster is characters we already have. So they're kind of pulling like the whole morning party.
Yeah.
Metal Tanjiro.
Ludwig, yeah.
Rose Gold Nezuko. Baby Giyu.
But I think there'll be some
DLC.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they're gonna lock it that much, I hope the DLCs are free or something like that.
Yeah, because that's not cutting it. Even My Hero has a bigger roster. The game wasn't as good. That game wasn't that good.
But My Hero has like an endless possibilities because it's just heroes, right?
Yeah,
so,
each one has their own little.
Even if they covered all the good heroes and villains, they can be like, well, there's that one random kid that can do this.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not in the anime.
Class 1B. You see him in the background of episode 45.
Yo.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I'm still looking forward to it, and I'm still gonna buy it because I like Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy it on launch.
Low key, all these games right here, we'll probably
we'll probably play by launch. We'll give our full thoughts whenever they do come out. But
play them live stream and give it a little taste.
Yeah, give it a little taste.
Yeah.
And then we'll see how it goes. But it's definitely something to look out for. So the game comes out on PS4, PS5.
I'm very excited for Demon Slayer.
Actually, let me search up.
My facial
It's
expression
also on
shows
Steam.
Is it on Steam?
Yeah, I've seen it on Steam.
Steam Deck.
Steam Deck.
Which we'll talk about shortly. No, we won't.
PS5, PS4, Xbox.
Yeah, it's on
of
Xbox,
course.
but it's not on Switch. So it's on
everything but
PS4,
Switch.
PS5,
I think
Xbox,
that's
PC.
Of course, all these games we're gonna play except for like that one right
I thought
here.
it was
Yeah,
on PS4.
so-
I thought it was on PS4.
The last topic, we have Forza
Come on,
Horizon 5. It takes place in Mexico on November 9th. If you want to take it away, what you're
My
looking
whole
for.
man.
That game looks nice.
It does look very
It does
good.
look good.
I like that they were showing off some of the newer cars. 'Cause
Okay.
They were driving. I don't remember all the cars, but I saw that they were driving the new C8 and the new Corvette. Shit looked nice.
Very accurate to
I'm gonna be honest.
Mexico.
I like the Mexico setting,
Mm-hmm.
but whenever they did show it off, I literally thought it was Forza Horizon 4.
Yeah, I thought it was
The
just
game-
like an expansion.
Yeah, the game looks pretty,
Yeah,
and it's definitely. I feel like no matter what Horizon does, there'll be people who buys it.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Horizon has a very loyal fan base.
Yeah.
Like people who like car games, they buy Horizon.
Oh yeah.
I'm just wondering on how the roster is going to be of vehicles because for example, right, the most recent game that I played that was like cars was Need for Speed Heat, right?
Yeah,
And I think
I
like
still need to play that.
like the oldest car in that game is probably like the Chevy Bel Air, but it skips between years and all that. So what I'm wondering is of like how far back the roster would go for like years of
Horse
vehicles.
carriage.
But
You
like
know?
compared to the amount they have, it's a lot more than Need for Speed.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I know Forza Horizon has a lot of vehicles.
Yeah,
I'm like waiting for the day that like a racing game that like mixes like Need for Speed Heat and Forza Horizon has like every single car there.
I think I think we can all agree that Forza is definitely like peak racing game.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
if you know
It's
about
really
cars,
good.
you know what Forza is.
Yeah.
And if you want to buy a car game, you buy Forza.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be nice, obviously it's more towards simulation racers. People want to get a more realistic experience, while Need for Speed is more like arcade.
Yeah, it's really arcade.
Yeah, it's really archaic. It has like the speed boost and the takedowns. So I think a nice blend of those two would be really nice. Like if you can imagine sort of like a Need for Speed type game with the roster of cars that Forza has.
That'd be pretty
I feel
cool.
like that reaches a more broader audience.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
because I want to drive my 2000 Honda Accord.
Yeah. I want to drive my OPS moped.
Okay, but Forza has
I
the
want to
Battle
drive my
Royale,
Nissan
guys.
Versa, bro. Huh?
Forza has the Battle Royale, though.
Yo, I
Let's
can't
go
wait
play
for
the
that.
Forza
way,
Battle
really?
Royale.
It does have better.
Yeah, it does
Royale.
have a battle royale.
You like?
They did it like 2 years after the
Yo, is that
game.
LeBron James? Is that Goku flying
Naruto
Nimbus?
Your car just got beat by a Porsche.
Is that
like-
Weird.
Is that the mystery machine?
You go off like a head-to-head with other cars. So whoever gets to like that point first, the other car is eliminated, and you get like a car upgrade.
Okay. Oh, hey, speaking
Yeah.
of the mystery
Better
machine
than
and
Warzone.
car games, I saw a trailer for the new Hot Wheels game.
What was that one called again?
Honestly, I don't know what it's called.
It's Hot Wheels. You'll see
It's
it.
Hot Wheels, and like
I saw it too.
I was watching the trailer, and they had like Snoopy's house. They had the mystery machine, the
That one Hot Wheels
DeLorean.
game on the
Day
And then
one.
you know how they race on the Hot Wheels tracks. I'm actually excited for that game too.
Yeah, I remember the one on the Wii.
Yeah,
But
I
I-
was about to
That was
say
top tier.
I feel like
Oh,
I feel
yeah.
like Hot Wheels will be probably one of the games to have like at least a majority of their Hot Wheels cars. Like after seeing them have like the DeLorean, the Mystery Machine.
Oh yeah.
You know, because I feel like Hot Wheels could easily just get like almost every single car they've ever produced and put it on the game, or at least like a majority.
Dude, a Hot Wheels game has so much potential.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it's never realized, but it has so much potential. You can make a track out of anything in Hot
Build
Wheels.
your own track.
You can make a car out
use
of
the toys.
anything. Like they have like little bottle caps as cars. You have the Nintendo lines, everything. Like Hot Wheels does everything.
Yeah.
It is the Smash Bros of racing.
That's
essentially what it is.
that's another game that I'm actually looking forward to.
Oh yeah.
I can see a battle royale in that game. You know, you're racing on a track with like, no
they,
barriers.
Yeah,
and
they used to have one back on the Wii. You had power ups.
Right.
Like you had like the rocket, you had the freeze.
the car
Oh,
gets knocked
yeah.
off the
Yeah,
track and all this is
yeah.
like it zooms out and
it has so much
how the car
potential.
would look if you drop it in real life, just like just like flop on the floor.
Yeah, I can see that. Dude, there's so many fries on here. I just realized. Like, I'm
Yeah.
eating like 12.
Yeah.
I've been eating none this whole time.
I feel like what's upsetting my stomach is actually the nacho cheese.
Oh, the
Yeah.
nacho cheese is good.
The nacho cheese slaps. It's the only thing making these stale fries worth it.
You know, it's that dairy, so my stomach's like, I think, you know.
Yeah, another point that I wanted to discuss a little, but I haven't put up here now, was the last Smash character.
Because of you.
Yeah, because not Kazuya. I mean, that's come and gone, but they announced that the next character for Smash was the final one. There's not going to be any more passes. It really begs the question, like, are they going to pull, like, the Byleth and route and just go, like, some
Another Fire Emblem
Nintendo...
character.
Or do you think they're going to end up with the
horrible.
Bang?
They
Some-
better.
a
It
bang.
should be a bang.
You're gonna be like,
Yeah, because, I mean, as much as I can see them adding, like, Crash Bandicoot or something, I can also see them being like,
Sora, Goku. No,
I can, like, those are, like, dream wishes, right? They
The
could easily
Warzone
just be
character.
like, Sora fucking break the internet.
Yeah.
But I can also see them being like,
Kratos.
here's a character from Kid Icarus. Thank you.
Oh, you guys wanted to play as a red pigment?
Yeah. Here's Olimar. Here's Omar. I'm standing up for a second.
Sakurai himself.
My ass was
My ass hurts.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
My bad, bro.
Okay, though.
Oh.
Do you think Smash will ever stop?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think. I think the best thing Smash can do. Honestly, I think this is the last game Sakurai is going to direct. He's been saying that for years.
Right.
But honestly, I personally believe they're not going to make a Smash game. I don't think they should make a Smash game for like another 10 years.
Oh yeah.
Because Ultimate is like the peak of Smash, bro.
Yeah, what are they
You
gonna
can't. It has over 100 stages. It has like over 1,000 soundtracks. It has every character people have been wishing for years, like Ridley, King K. Rool, Joker.
We'll wait until Nintendo finally.
Yeah, like what are you gonna do? Release another game and just have it be like half the roster, half the characters?
That'd be horrible.
Like people wouldn't play that. But if you give it enough time, like 10 years, people are like, we need a new Smash game. They release something new, but not as many characters. I feel like people would understand. They'd be like, all right, you know. Like
maybe Nintendo when they release a new home console. So like
when it can handle the console. Where'd Mikey go? He said, "Fuck the podcast. It's 2 a.m. We can't do this anymore." He's like, "Bro, I'm on my school schedule right now. I got class. I know you got class in the morning.
Yeah.
I don't got work."
Well, you know what? Speaking of Nintendo, bro, like you know how Nintendo does a whole bunch of like gimmicks, right?
Yeah.
What do you think the next gimmick would be? Like, do you think it'll be something like VR related?
Probably another underpowered console.
What if like Nintendo like releases their smartphone or something like that?
Yeah, I don't know.
VR.
I really don't.
Servers.
Servers.
Here's our new gimmick: a good online service.
A watch. A game.
The web browser.
A game watch.
A game and watch is just a watch. I don't know. I really don't. You can't predict them.
Do you think maybe they'll go back into home consoles?
No.
I hope so.
No.
Hey, going back.
Yo.
Because they release a home console and people have standards for their games. Then they're like, all right, fuck.
Dude, I'm honestly waiting for a home console because imagine like a home console Breath of the Wild 3.
Oh yeah, if they were to just be like, here's a Switch, $400, only connects to your TV, overpowered, it's as strong as a PS5. It'd be like, give me
Breath of the Wild 3 with like 5 times.
I don't give a shit if I can't play online games. Just give me. I'll play Breath of the Wild 3 at 60 FPS. Breath of the Wild 2. We're skipping a sequel. Hold on, that's like 10 years. Just like, give me. I don't care. I don't care about the portability. I don't care about fucking gimmicks. I don't care about 3D Rumble.
Go back to the GameCube, bro.
Yeah, like, deadass. Just give me a fucking
home console with like no gimmick, man. Here's my wallet.
Take my fucking debit card. I don't have a credit card.
And again, we probably won't see the next console for like another like 5
Well, no, they already said they're carrying out the Switch longer than they usually would for a home console cycle. So it's gonna be like another 6-7 years. I don't know. Because we're already 4 years in. They would have to release a new one in 2 years. That's too soon.
2-3 years.
Yeah, I think that's a little too soon for the Switch. I think it's like still barely.
Like it still sells good.
It still feels new.
Yeah.
Oddly enough. I feel like the PS5 feels older than the Switch does.
Probably because we don't play it.
Yeah, probably because it's been sitting there since Smash came out.
4 years later, here's Red Dead 2, but you have to buy it like 6 times because part 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5.
no, yeah.
No, it's like 5 cartridges.
Yeah, I mean, that's literally what they're doing. Like, Guardians of the Galaxy comes out on Switch too, but it's cloud version. It's only a download code and it's cloud version.
Imagine they locked that behind the
well, you know what? I actually heard about that. Maybe cloud like streaming may be the way to go for Switch to play big games.
Yeah, well, they have to.
Yeah, like,
there's no other way unless they release like the DS version of Black Ops, like the Switch version of Red Dead. It's like it looks like Red Dead 1. It's just a port of Red Dead 1.
Red Dead, the undead game.
Bro, Red Dead 1 would probably still lag on the Switch. It dropped frames.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I don't know.
What do you want me to say, bro?
Well, dude.
Like,
don't they have The Witcher on the Switch?
Yeah, but it runs like
so like
it runs like 12 frames.
The Witcher in itself is a big game, right?
Yeah,
so compare it to like Red Dead. I mean,
but also The Witcher's from 2015.
Red Dead looks really good. Like
The Witcher 3 is from 2015.
Yeah,
it's a 6-year-old game, and it runs at like 20 FPS on the Switch.
I remember playing that game.
The Switch came out 2-3 years after, and it still runs like nothing.
You need a hefty GPU to run that on PC.
Borderlands
just
2
at
lags
60.
on the Switch, bro.
What does it?
Yeah, I played Breath of the Wild, and it drops frames.
Yeah,
like
and its own game. Yeah,
we're not. I mean, the main reason they don't have third console party support is like they can't support it. What do you want them to do?
Ninja Storm 4 on the Switch with all the freaking sparks and everything.
Yeah. You're gonna press a button input and take 3 seconds for it to activate.
Oh, wow.
Nintendo Stadia, or what?
Oh, the Stadia.
Nintendo Stadia.
Yeah, Stadia.
Dude, I remember because I have YouTube Premium, right? And I remember that because I've had it for so long that Google was gonna send me like a whole Stadia with like a month to like play the game for free.
Oh yeah.
And they never sent it.
Dude, I signed up with Stadia just because I got Borderlands 3 Ultimate Edition for $1. because it was like on discount for $10, but then they give you it was like $11, and they gave you a $10 discount code for signing up to Stadia. So I got Borderlands 3 Ultimate for like $1. I never used it, but I was like, just in case I get a Stadia, one day I could boot up Borderlands 3
and stream it.
Yeah, and stream it with my Wi-Fi.
No, sadly, Google never came clutch, but they did come clutch with the Google Home, which took me I remember they sent me an email and it took like 5 months to get to my house. I thought it was like a scam. I thought my account was going to get hacked until one day it comes in and it's like Google Home, and I'm like, nice.
We have your address. We know where you live. So do I, dumbass. Yeah, I mean, yeah. All right. It is currently 2:21 in the morning. We should probably get this wrapped up pretty soon. We thought it'd be difficult to reach an hour. We're at an hour and 40
I don't
minutes.
sleep, so I'm still full of energy.
It wasn't that difficult to actually reach it, man.
Yeah, it kind of flew by.
It
I'm just sweating because this is fucking hot.
Yeah.
We're in my garage.
I'm here in my garage.
Here in my garage.
Maybe if Burger King
With my trailer.
If Burger King sponsor us, we can buy an AC unit.
Burger King,
I was feeling
sponsor
good.
us with an
I was
AC
feeling good
unit,
about this in the
please.
beginning, and like halfway through, I was feeling like shit in my chair, and then now I'm just chilling.
14-year-olds.
I was like 40 minutes. I was like 40
Dramatic.
minutes. I was like,
Do
holy
anything.
shit.
It's hot as fuck.
If any restaurant wants to sponsor us, we'll have all right here with fries. Just
Oh,
that
yeah.
company.
McDonald's, we can line you up right
You know what
here.
fries we gotta get? Wingstop fries.
You use
Everything.
code FryGuys. Get 20% off your next fry purchase.
In the Fortnite Creator Shop, use code FryGuys.
Maybe a new G Fuel flavor.
Yeah, maybe a fry flavored G Fuel.
I'm gonna get
I mean,
my
they did have the chili dogs. The chili dog.
Oh, yeah, they
and
did.
it tastes like actual chili dog. So
Yeah, but I mean, what else is
How
there
did
to
they
say?
achieve that? And that sounds disgusting.
what else did it say? I mean, I guess on personal wise, we could probably just say what game we played.
Ratchet and Clank,
from
Game of the Year.
week to week.
Ratchet and Clank, Game of the Year.
Me, honestly, bro, I've been playing WWE Battlegrounds.
Okay,
came out for
dude,
free last
if
year.
you don't know, WWE Battlegrounds is essentially WWE, but it's
anime.
action figures, anime, and it doesn't take itself seriously.
No,
There's no rock music. You log on, and it's just like you're doing ultimates with Rey Mysterio, and you're kicking them into midair and doing a fire punch onto the fucking floor.
Yeah.
It's like ironically so much fun.
I love it when they do stuff like that.
Until you get bodied by this man 4
Yeah.
times. He's too good at
So
WWE.
far, I haven't lost yet so far.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I mean, honestly, it's a fun game. It's a fun game. We got it free. It was a fun time. Not gonna lie. Like, it was kind of stupid seeing the animations and the character models, but it was fun.
It's like one of those games where you play and then you stop playing for a
Kung
couple
Fu
weeks.
Panda.
You like Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, Showdown of
yeah.
Legendary Legends.
You
Yeah.
play for a couple
Best
hours.
$10
and then
I
you
ever spent.
stop for
Yeah.
a couple weeks or months, and they're like, you know what? Let's get back into
Yeah.
the game.
I mean, one of the games I've been playing this week was Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart for the PS5.
Oh, dude, hurry up.
Oh, so good. Platinumed it.
Didn't take that long.
It was so good. I mean, it's a nice short story, and it doesn't stay longer than it needs to. And it's like the first game that really takes advantage of the PS5. Because you have like Miles Morales and Spider-Man Remastered and Returnal. It's like, they look pretty and they run smooth. But then you play Ratchet and Clank, and you're like,
Through the portals,
you're going through
screens,
portals,
yeah.
no load screens. You boot up the game, you launch in, you start in like
Has
5
the-
seconds.
The adaptive triggers.
Yeah,
too.
every gun
Yeah.
has alternate fires with the adaptive triggers. The game looks amazing. You can feel every input going through the
No
controller.
load times either too. Which
Yep,
is
no
really,
load
really
times. The sounds of each gun come through the controller. Same with the comm system.
Right.
Rivet is amazing.
Oh yeah.
I thought she was like fantastic new addition to the cast.
Yeah.
They set up the potential for a sequel. And it was just nice. It like wrapped up in a nice little package. It didn't stay longer than it needed to. It was a nice 10, 15 hour
Around there,
story.
yeah.
The action was great. It was smooth. Loved it. Like, no
Very-
complaints.
Very good.
Very good. Pretty funny game. I think the best planet was Rivali by far, though.
Raleigh,
That's where you get the
honestly,
rocket boots and your...
with the rocket boots.
Yeah, that part was so impressive.
I really did like the new Dimension Metropolis. I did like that.
Oh,
Just
that was
because
pretty sick.
just to see how like
It changed.
how it went from like one went good because the hero and then the other one went bad because the hero's not there.
Insomniac is just... They're monsters, bro.
Slave shop, bro.
Sweatshops. They are going through it. They released Spider-Man Remastered, Miles Morales, and Ratchet and Clank in like 4 months. And they're working on
And then we have
Spider-Man
Sucker
2.
Punch making Infamous 4 for like the last 3 years and a half.
I mean, they've been working on Ghost of Tsushima though, so
Yeah.
that's like understandable.
Yeah.
No, I mean, Insomniac's just always been like pumping out games.
Every day I wake up and I don't see a new Infamous 4 game, I get like more and more.
I couldn't tell he likes Infamous.
It's my favorite game series of all time.
What about you, Imani? What have you been playing this week? BO3 Zombies.
Yeah.
He's been playing
BO3
BO3 Zombies.
BO4
with us.
Zombies. It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Trying to do the Easter eggs and never
Yeah,
die
it's fun.
somehow. You know,
It's fun. It's good.
It's kind of bullshit though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You search it up and it's like, to beat the Easter egg, go to Dollar General, buy some G Fuel.
do whatever happened in the
We
Old
need-
Testament. In the Old Testament.
Search up
We
all
need-
your
read the
search up
Bible.
lore of the zombies like
Yeah,
series.
beat
and
the
it's like-
entire FNAF series.
You search up the
then
lore
come
of the
back.
zombies franchise, and it's like, so 2 alien species.
Yeah, it's like, all right, kind of off ground here. It's fun though. I mean, you get it through the Plus collection, which is fantastic. You get the Zombie Chronicles. Yeah, the game runs good. I like it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of maps. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's a good.
It's
game to
definitely
play
one of
at
those
last
things you
time.
have to play multiplayer though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No way you're playing a
It's-
single player. You're just sitting
and not only that, but with friends too.
Yeah, you need to play it with
communication,
friends.
you know, because there's just a whole bunch of like moments that you can become funny.
It flies by. I mean, you hop into a game, you're like, all right, we'll play for like 30 minutes, and then we look at the clock, it's like midnight. It's like, we've been
Almost
on for
3
4
hours
hours.
later.
Yeah.
A 3 hour round.
Yeah,
Just
3
go-
hour round. It's like, oh, we're on wave 30.
What about you, Mikey?
What about you, Michael?
What game have you been playing?
Roblox.
Nah, it's all been all about Minecraft, bro.
He's been on Minecraft Java.
I bought it.
Yeah,
I
he
hate
finally bought
Bedrock,
it.
and I bought Java. Java's a
Yeah.
lot better. That's all I have to say.
We all love Minecraft to our
We
core.
all love Minecraft
Yes.
But yeah, that has been the first episode of Couch Potato. The Couch Potato Podcast.
Well, we're not staying down no because
Yeah, where we're not sitting down because it's fucking hot in here and our ass hurts.
And we're sitting on completely wooden little bar stools.
Yeah, we're sitting.
I was gonna do that.
Dude, our ass on this for an hour and a half has just been flat.
Horrible.
I think our new big purchase is gonna be an AC unit.
Yeah. I think if you support our Patreon, we can buy an AC unit and
If you
good
support our-
stools.
If you support our Patreon, we'll send you an image of the setup.
Yeah. We'll show you how down bad our setup is, and we'll go from there.
We'll show you the 3 minutes behind the scenes.
Yeah,
from
please.
when we started
I'll put my Cash App in the description.
Myself.
Yeah, my Zelle. You can just
Please, man, don't be-
please.
But yeah, so yeah, that's gonna.
I need to buy
wrap it up.
Minecraft points.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes. This has only been the first episode. We don't know how long each episode is going to be. We don't really have anything consistent yet. We'll try to bring it out to you as soon as possible.
No social media yet.
Yeah, we don't have a social
It's
media.
just a pilot streaming. Like,
It's just
games
for
and all that.
practice.
It's
We'll
gonna
see.
be
Yeah, we'll
random.
see how it goes.
Let's hope Cartoon Network doesn't cancel us.
Yeah. Let's hope we don't get canceled by Burger King,
This is going to
McDonald's.
be a major pilot. And then from there on, we'll just
Sponsor us. We'll get more fries.
We'll buy
Well,
all your fries. We'll go to one of your stores, be like Mr. Beast, like, hi, I'll buy everything.
once again, shout out to Taco Bell, Burger King for the free fries.
I mean, McDonald's. I mean,
McDonald's got the coupons to
could have come clutch next time, So
sponsor us.
we'll
but,
see. We'll see about it. We'll see about it.
Yeah. Thank you for watching.
And,
Wait. We're gonna be live soon. Oh yeah,
We
we're gonna
will be going live soon. Not tonight, but soon. Not
Soon
tonight.
in the future.
It's almost 3 in
We're
the
gonna be
morning.
making a crossover with PewDiePie.
And then by any chance, if any of you guys see this and want any comments on what you want us to play, do just
Talk about.
Yeah, well, I mean,
feel free to comment if anyone watches at all. If our mom watches this, tell us what
Shout
you,
out to
what
Mom.
you want to do.
hour.
Hi, Art Mom.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, this is the first episode. We don't really know what we're doing. We're going to switch up the host, but we'll figure it out. Once we start getting some more traction, if we do, then, of course, we have this last section. It's kind of derailed. We're talking about our own thing. But, I mean, that's when I feel it's the most fun. Thank you. It's hot as shit. It's hot as shit in here, bro. I'm reflective. Yeah, but I mean, eventually we can start dedicating these last sections towards I don't know, fan questions or comments or PC building stream, fan building stream, AC unit building
Let's
stream.
build a PC though.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
What do we do?
But yeah.
Yeah. Thanks you guys for watching. Whoever watches, the future past, thanks for watching. And you also have a good night or good morning. I mean, it's 2:30 in the morning.
Keep
so.
eating your fries, boys.